Oh, I forgot my hat, though. See, it's already a shit show.
Yeah, good job. This is Comic Burrito, a live stream. I'm Todd.
And I'm Nick.
Every fucking week.
I have my hat.
Week.
What?
Every week you have to have not a good intro.
We're always like, "Are you ready?" And it's like, "Yeah." And then it's like, "Wait, you got to give me the Michael Scott like double try, where you're like, "Are you ready, Nick?" And it's like, "Yeah," and then I screw it up, and then we go live.
All right, I'll do that next time, and I'm sure
it's your fault. What I'm trying to say is it's your fault.
Okay, your logic is flawless. What's up, Sam the King? How's it going? It is burrito o'clock officially.
You know what time it is.
What's up, Chaos? Also Chris. But I'm going to call you Chaos. Hello, Nat. Also Jin. Andrew. Also Flash Ray.
Also something.
And Stephen Hayner, his name.
Everyone in their aliases.
Yep. Everybody in their secret identities.
It's like getting a Christian name. You have your burrito name.
Yeah, you have to have your burrito name or your YouTube name.
Or your YouTube name.
Yeah. So, it's been a week.
Yeah, it's been it was kind of
at the end of it.
Quick week.
How was it?
It was okay.
Cool. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah,
overall,
okay.
It had its ups and downs, but I think overall it was.
It peaked fine. Recently in the last couple of days for me, but
I had a good day today. I didn't really do anything. We were going to maybe go up north and try to see some leaves changing colors, and then we were like, it's like 15-hour ordeal.
When did you become a 65-year-old retiree?
I know. Well, we've never done it, so it was like, let's go up to the UP and to see the waterfalls and a bunch of like changing leaves. We're gonna like drag the kids around to make it really annoying for them. You know, like I don't like this.
There we go. There's the parents there.
It's fun. It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're making memories. Damn it.
You're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah. You're gonna remember this for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Maybe not for a positive reason. We're gonna fucking remember it.
Right. Yeah.
Fucking kids. Who drives to watch leaves do things? People in Michigan, especially.
It's very pretty. It's very pretty.
It is really pretty, but also it happens locally. Like,
our
leaves also change.
But there's like more trees and more variety of trees up there. It's more. You don't have to go that far, though.
You don't have to go that far.
Don't. In fact, I went for a run today in my backyard in the nature center, and there were some really nice trees out there that had some very nice colors on them. So yeah, you don't have to.
Quality trees.
It's more just trees. Like I think what it really is like we're starved for things to do, and it's like I don't know. You want to go for a 5-hour car drive and look at trees dying, like that's all we have left.
Sup HAQ or hack?
HAQ?
HAQ?
Hawk.
They call it leaf peeping. They do.
Leaf peeping.
Ask 289.
Is that Chris?
I was say 289.
That might be Chris. That might be my friend, my buddy Chris.
Oh, I was like, no. Chaos is Chris.
I'm pretty sure that is.
Did you read anything good this week?
He has a motorcycle. Yeah, I read all of Mercy, but I kind of talked about that on Wednesday. I've been continuing with American Vampire. I didn't get super far in it. This week was kind of really busy at work, and it kind of like hit the wall on comics, so I didn't read a whole ton of stuff. I did finally read the Metal one-shot.
Yeah, they don't let us in anymore. We could theoretically drive to Canada, but they don't let us there anymore.
Yeah, they won't let us in, which is fair.
It is fair. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't let us in either. Fuck off.
Right, yeah. That's fair.
E.D. Piercy, what's up? Discord showing up. Heyo.
What else? I read a little bit of Dune. That's not a comic book, but I read a little bit of that today.
You read a book with like words and not pictures?
There's there's zero pictures.
Who's the letterer on Dune?
I don't know.
Penguin Publishing.
Penguin Publishing, yeah, I think that's what it was, something like that. You know what? Oddly enough, it might be Sal.
Sal Cipriano does the letters for everything, including
I think he letters for them. Yeah,
it's either Justin Birch or it's Sal Cipriano. They do all of the books.
He does each book by hand.
Yes. It's pretty impressive. That's quite impressive.
It is. He pumps out like 300 a day.
He thinks Gutenberg was a hack. He's like, fuck you and your damn printing press. I got this.
What about you? What did you read this week?
Oh, man. I did also read that Metal One Shot, which I was underwhelmed by. Were you also underwhelmed by it?
No, I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Oh, cool. Good for you. That's awesome.
It wouldn't be like my favorite. I definitely
it might not have been what I expected. I think that's the problem. Speed Metal was so good that I was like,
it was so up there. Yeah.
Good. Captain was cool to see. I don't want to I'm just going to say Captain because no spoilers.
I mean, he was on the variant cover, so.
Well, I'm a cover gang, so I don't know that.
I know, but yeah.
I'm still high on Department of Truth because I can't help myself. I've read it 3 times this week now.
I am struggling really hard to not go buy that secret variant. Comic Signal has one.
Yeah, you texted that, and I was like, I almost tried to snipe it from you. You better take it.
I mean, he might have more than one. But
so they're secret.
I know, but there's every shop that ordered. For every 10 they ordered, they got one.
So every shop got one.
Yeah, every shop has at
least one. There's one shop that ordered 9.
If not 10. Yeah, like, oh, yeah. Damn it. So, but yeah, it's not like super rare. I mean, they're selling for like $10 on eBay, but it's just like, I'm only disappointed because if I didn't buy the Frisian cover, I love Jenny Frisian, but that cover to me wasn't like, ooh, I have to have this. If I would have known they had the secret when I went, I would have got A and C.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair.
But I didn't. So now it's just kind of like that. Do I really need it? Not really, but I would like to have it.
I reread, I went back through Die because I've been wanting to actually go back to the beginning of it because I've only read each once as they've come out. So I went through Die.
A lot of people on the Discord have been talking about it
again, it's still very good. And then I'm going to do Once in Future because that was our big discussion about those. So I'm gonna reread Die and I'm going to read Once in Future all in one chunk. Yeah, because they're basically right in the same run level too. I think Die is 13 and Once in Future is 11. So
somewhere around there. Yeah, they're close. I don't know. I agree that I don't know that they're really comparable. If they're really the.
Oh, we did, so I want to do it. What's up, Greg?
Same thing, yeah.
Also known as Bearded Comic Bro. What's up? He just said I or L. It could be an L, could be an I.
Well, he was up here too. Oh no! Oh. There we go.
Did you play my bumper already? No, it's not your bumper anymore. But I do still have it. Yeah.
Well, what do you think? We're good to go?
Is the other things. So there is one other comic that I read that I very much enjoyed. It's not yet released. Is okay. So I do need to level with you. It's kind of a shit show.
It's definitely a shit show.
It's quite a shit show.
It's just from cover to end. Just
it's a fucking shit show.
They might as well just put on the cover. Just shit show. They might as well just put it on the cover and let everyone know what they're getting into.
Yes, but it was maybe the most
idea.
Shit show it was my idea. Ever read. So for our Drive Thru Burrito, we.
How long did it take you to do that?
Oh, the original one was 40-ish minutes. Now I can re-up it in like 2 minutes. It's great.
Oh, okay. That's not as sad then.
It's such low effort every time. So we have the author, writer of Shit Show, Adam Barnhardt. I forgot to fucking make sure I'm getting your last name right.
No, you hit it on the head. The production value on this is just through the roof. It's incredible.
I work myself to the second layer of skin underneath this layer of skin.
Kudos
on this show. It's tough.
I am not sure what awards you can get for that, but definitely a nomination.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Honorable or otherwise.
Right.
Yeah. Anyone want to buy 3 toddlers? Uh-oh.
Oh my God! You say that, but earlier this year, I still have this. We were.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were nominated. Yeah.
Yeah. Not for that also took about 5 minutes. I work really hard on this.
Oh boy.
No, but thanks for coming on. I appreciate the marvelous compliments, and thank you for showing up. Shit show, it's real good. I know it's called Shit Show, but
I don't know. Am I allowed to show the? Am I allowed to show the cover? I don't.
Go ahead.
You can get it. You can Google Shit Show, which you get a lot of hits.
Mine says not final on it though. I don't know if that's
ours does say that.
Because it was a little reader copy, but it's I dig the art in this too a lot.
Thank you. I did not do the art, but
no.
Thank you on Samir's behalf.
That is the last page that I was on. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Very nice.
Yours shows up better than mine. Scout Comics.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm kind of nervous. Nick did just mention we should put the Shit Show on the cover, so I'm nervous he's coming after me for royalties at some point.
I think that was my idea. Yeah, that was before the cover was shown. They actually after I said that they mocked it up and emailed it to me, and they said, "What do you think?"
Right. My lawyer just texted me and told me I have to go. So
yeah. All right, that was good. That was a great drive-through. Maybe our shortest drive-through yet. So, do you want to give us like a brief synopsis? We try our best to not spoil things. So whatever you would like to share about it.
So elevator pitch. Let's say we're going from floor 2 to 3. It's drunk carnies with superpowers. Is the super basic elevator pitch. At length, it takes place in an alternate universe or an alternate Earth, I guess you could say. It's very much Earth, but it has plenty of heroes. We're talking hundreds of thousands to millions. And something comes to the Earth to do something about the heroes. And everything devolves into a shit show.
That's where you get the name.
Yeah.
I did at one point. I was maybe halfway through the book. And not that it's like super excessive, but at one point I was like, I kind of wanted to like tally up the swears like the mom groups do on some stuff and see because it's got a little number thing on there. Yeah,
there's a few swears.
Oh, yeah.
There's a few.
It's not crazy.
No, it's not. It's not bad.
But I do love this because it's always one of those things where you'll hear people talk about. Like, a new take on superheroes, and like this is totally different of a thing. And I think this genuinely is a take that maybe it's like that. You know how Star Trek would do those like mirror universe ones where the guys are like really evil and stuff. You could kind of see maybe some of the heroes we're familiar with getting to sort of a place like this, but like it's real bad and shit's pretty nuts, and I love seeing what these larger than life people are doing once it's kind of like fuck it, like what do we do now? It's really interesting. It's really cool. I dig it a lot.
Thanks. That's the thing, man. So you look at these indie publisher submission pages, right? So that's the thing. I submitted this exactly through regular submissions, and small press publishers don't want Kate books,
No, they don't.
No one wants a superhero book. So I'm like, but shit, man, that's all I want to really tell is a superhero book. It's like Todd said, there are some clear homages to characters and teams and nods to certain events in comic history, but we had to tweak it enough to make it interesting to a small press publisher so that they would even dare read it, let alone pick it up and decide to distribute it with the name shit show. And it worked.
Yeah, how was that? How was that pitch? Did you have to fight for that at all, or were they just like, sure?
I did not. I heard out after the fact. There were some internal discussions. The group in the book is called the Magnificent McCoys because the Powered People do form a traveling circus, which is also the name for the name. And there was some discussion. I learned out afterwards that they were thinking about maybe switching it to the Magnificent McCoys, but and the name of marketing, we got to keep it the same. I was never involved in those discussions at all. That's just something I heard secondhand. But I didn't have to put up a fight for it. I'm super thankful for that.
That's cool. Yeah. No, that's definitely the right choice to keep that. It's kind of like, all right, well, what's all this?
If someone's asking me, hey, have you read Magnificent McCoys or have you read Shit Show?
Or are you picking that up? It'd be like, I don't know.
But if you're like, are you picking up Shit Show? I'm like, I don't know. Yes, if that's a comic.
Yes. What is that? Yeah, what is it?
Yes.
Right.
That's awesome. How was working with the team? The creative
amazing
team?
Man, it's incredible. So Samir, I met all three of them through social media. Samir does our interior work. Warnia, she does the colors, and then Justin from Letter Squids does the letters. Met them all through social media, and they've all been incredible to work with. With Samir, doing the line art and such. Early on, I had a couple of notes, but a third of the way through the first book, we hit a really good stride collaboratively, and I pretty much just have all the faith in him to draw kind of whatever he wants to draw based on my script. And I've learned to not do notes because more times than not, he does something better than what I expected. Nice. So I'm like, I'm not going to change this at all because I didn't know I wanted it. And it's certainly making the book better. So it's been great. And then Warnia, since she boarded, she actually is on Dryfoot from Mad Cave now. I do believe she's doing the colors on Dryfoot.
Yes, she is. And she does an excellent job there too.
Excellent job. So I'm hoping I think she's been doing some vault stuff too with covers and such. So I'm hoping we can keep her around for the future of Shit Show, but she may be the most successful of the bunch so far in terms of colors. They're phenomenal, man.
There's a specific panel, a splash page with a Creole speaking character.
Mm-hmm.
Is real good.
When I got that in my inbox, man, that's one of my favorite pages of the whole series.
Yeah, the big splash.
Can I say what color it is? It's very
purple page.
Oh, I love that page, man.
Oh my god,
that's one of those pages that you get to, and you're like, maybe if I buy another copy and I take a razor blade, I can cut it out and hang it up. I was thinking I could
fold it over and get it here.
Like it'd be worth paying the $4 to get a second one just to have that to cut out.
That's the exact moment because it's awesome seeing even page 1 and page 2 and page 3, because they're giving you art for shit you wrote, and they're turning your idea into an actual thing. But then you come across like a page like that, and then you're like, man, I don't think I deserve this. Like, what did I do to deserve something this awesome? It's one of my favorite shots of the whole series. There's a couple more and 2 and 3 to tease you to that are equally as awesome with what's involved. But yeah, that's certainly one of the
one in the first like double page.
Mm-hmm.
One was also great with Big Bad Thing. And then I really liked the intro to the Carnival family too.
Right.
How it's laid out and everything. And I like how I like how it was. I don't know how it came to be. How like the introductions are done, like the panels on the splash and all of that, but how that's laid out and how it's like done is really cool. I like that.
Thank you. So I was listening to someone. I was listening to a podcast or a show or something. I can't remember what it was, but someone was just shitting on the idea of shoving all these characters in the comics. And I'm like, pardon my French, I'm balls deep into writing this series, and I'm like, oh shit, we have like a dozen.
So many.
There's so many characters in here, and my favorite creator ever is just totally shitting on the idea. So then I'm like, well, how do we do it? So in the script, I wrote captions and stuff. And then when Justin came to letter it, he knocks it out. He does way more than what I asked him. He just takes everything to the next level. So he actually went and developed an individual logo for each of the characters and took it to the kind of next step. It's very nice touch.
Because the text boxes alone for each character having like it's really cool. I dig it a lot. It's one of those things where I'm like, I hope people rip this off more. Like I want this I want to see this other places. I want this to be one of those things where it's like, oh, that's cool, and do the whole like artist borrowing ideas thing.
Right. Yeah.
I love the last part of the bio. Introducing characters, and it's awesome.
Yeah, I love the last part of the bios that are all kind of the same, but it's just it's the one word. Like it's this guy, like
right?
You know.
We could you could show. I mean, the ash can's out. The ash can's been out. So I mean, we could show page 2 and 3 if you wanted to show an example or something. But yeah,
you said page 2 or 3.
Yeah, page 2 or 3. Pages 1 through 6 are already out and about.
Oh, perfect. So
that has it on there. Yeah. There you go.
So I'm gonna just zoom in on my favorite character.
Yeah.
Easily my favorite character. Not easily. I do really like also never mind. You know what? I'm gonna leave it with this one. Everybody else should figure out what their favorite character is. But I love this. Like the different oh my god. Also, every time I see white on black,
it's incredible.
It's good. I'm happy. But like this is such a small part of and just this alone is awesome. And then you can take like just being able to look at that and then like, oh my god.
That's the full spread.
So good. Yeah, I love this. But then each of the characters getting their own thing, and then the spooky AF.
Spooky AF, yeah.
Yes. It's amazing and it's great. I do really love the story too, which is really nice. That's the best part because we've always had those discussions where it's like you can have the best artist in the world and it might make me pick up the first one, but if there isn't more to it, like Descender, if Descender didn't have a great story, I get that it's Dustin Nguyen and that art is incredible.
It's okay.
But if there wasn't like a story actually pulling me in, I'm done after one and I'll like look at the art other places and stuff like that. And it's really nice that I'm very invested. I'm really excited about where it's going to go from here. And it's also just a delicious eye candy on top of it.
Right. Thank you. Well, that means a lot, I guess. I don't know what else to say.
Well, it's cool to think about because it kind of like the story of what would happen.
Sorry, I forget that I'm on a 40-inch screen and I forget not everybody's doing that. There you go. Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, like everybody's told the story of like what would happen if all of a sudden superheroes were a thing, but nobody's really told the story of like what happens if like we had them and they like kind of went away.
Right, and that's the thing, man. So we live in a world where Joker's reigning supreme at the box office, and The Boys is just cleaning house on Amazon, right? We've seen the Superman gone bad story how many times? It's like, oh shit, what happens when Superman kills everyone? But that's not what happens here. It's what happens if the heroes want to be good, but bad shit just keeps happening to them and they keep striving to be good, but that bad shit keeps getting jammed down their throats to the extent where they have to take it out with very human tendencies. believe it or not, this was developed long before 2020.
I was going to say, it sounds like you're just describing my year.
But it's very reminiscent
not
of
really
2020.
superheroes, but this
Right.
kind of seems like for some foreshadowing or something. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, no, it was written before.
Yeah. I mean, we sent the pitches out a year ago in September. Early mid-September 2019. So I had everything outlined and scripted that summerish before.
Oh. So you're at a year and a few months from fruition?
Yep.
That's decent right there. I mean, it's still a long time to wait to see your baby get born.
It is. It's excruciating, but I've learned very quickly that's just kind of the world of comics, and I've learned this timeline's even pretty quick compared to other timelines. So yeah, I'm not going to complain.
Out of the interviews we've done, that's one of the quicker timelines. There's people who are like, yeah, 2016, I was thinking about this comic.
Yeah.
It's like, oh God.
Yeah, I don't know if I could handle that. But yeah,
so painful.
It came together, man. We pitched it, and a couple of months later, the contract found its way into my inbox, and then we were off to the races.
Awesome. And Scout's dope. I'm assuming you've had good experiences with Scout.
Zero bad experiences because I want them to pick up some more of my ideas, so I'm not going to say anything. No, they're great, man. Scout's been so.
No, it's great.
Yeah,
he flinched like someone was gonna hit him there.
Right, and he leaves the stream
right over there. Yeah.
No, I love Scout. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, they've been incredible. There's everyone's assigned an editor there. I got Andrea Molinari, I believe you say how his last name is. He's been great. He provides the most excellent notes, but he doesn't force anything on me. And as it turns out, I like working with an editor because editors actually kind of make your job better, easier. Mm-hmm. They've made me look excellent, so hell yeah, I'm gonna work with that. Then just the leadership team, man. You have James, Hake, and Jim Pruitt, and Brendan, and Don in Tennessee, and David Byrne, and Charlie Stickney. And Charlie and David, man, they just got promoted to publishers, and those two guys have been awesome to work with. Charlie does White Ash. If you've read White Ash, I really enjoy White Ash. And
there may be somebody in our chat that really likes White Ash.
Charlie's an amazing dude, and David has something coming as well that I probably shouldn't talk about.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You can.
We talked to him earlier. He said, "Go for it."
Is that David? Yeah, no, he says it's fine.
I have yet to honestly have a bad. They're very creator first. They work with your creators times and times again. I know Joe Schmalke has several books through them. Rich Woodall has another book coming out through them, but they keep working with their creators again. They're very collector oriented as well. So cool. You get creators and collectors, and you get into the world of variants and that good stuff.
That's a world I do not live in because it scares me.
Yeah, it's very scary. It's very intimidating.
And it puts stressors on my life I don't need. But I do appreciate a good variant.
Yes. Right.
I like Justin. Justin Birch, you probably are familiar with. He does a little bit of lettering. He is on a competing podcast right now. So every once in a while he'll pop in and be like, "Sup? Okay, bye.
See ya. Smell you
How
later.
can I get a hold of the shit show book?" Man,
that's a good
our chat's coming in with the best question.
Oh, how can you get a hold of this shit show book? Give me $100.
If you go,
he's like, first you gotta go to the grocery store that has Western Union,
right?
And
Will you sign it for $100?
You'd be surprised what I do for $100, man.
You get a little bit more than a sign, yeah.
It is in the description. The pre-order code is in the description of the video. Anybody who is interested.
Yep.
I'm assuming you know it by heart.
I do. Yes. I've typed them out too many times on Twitter. They're up for pre-order now through October 18th. The Scout website did have that ash can. It's sold out now, but I do notice a couple on eBay, and there's several floating around in the Facebook groups if you do any in the Facebook buying. The main cover A, Samir does the interior artwork. He did this, and that's the same exact cover. There's some changes coming with the trade dress and stuff. That's cover A, and it's OCT like 2015.
556.
And then there's cover B, which is a 1 in 10 incentive. I wish I could share that. Maybe I could pull it up on my phone. But we did a Game of Thrones homage, with the Iron Throne. But instead of the Iron Throne of Swords, we have an aluminum throne of beer cans.
Yes.
And our protagonist
legend on it.
Yes, our protagonist Rich McCoy is sprawled out on the.
I would say he's not sitting on it, correct?
No, yeah, he's slouching.
He's slouching. He's man spreading to a
man spreading.
He's definitely man spreading. Let me see.
Oh. Also, at some point, someone would like to know about the Funkos you have in the Andrew Flashray would like to know what Funkos you have in the background.
Oh, that's fantastic!
Oh my god!
So there's the incentive.
Very into that.
And,
and you said, what's the incentive for it?
1 in 10. So shops, but it's not the traditional 1 in 10. It's the you order 10 issues, then you can unlock as many of those.
You can get it.
Yeah, cool. I always encourage you to shop locally at your local comic store, but I have noticed several big name retailers have the incentive as well online.
Cool.
My Funko Pops, I have everything back there. So what I do it by like the favorite characters. So you'll see my Iron Fist thing and the Iron Fist Funkos and Marvel Legends and first appearance. And if you watch season 2, there's the sash from the fight where they ripped it.
Oh shit!
Nice.
What?
Here, let me turn this. And there's my uncle Dave Wenham.
Oh my god, I love it.
That's also another prop. But yeah, that's
just amazing.
That's the I don't know. There's my Daredevil stuff. There's a Black Panther shelf. There's a Moon Knight shelf. This whole bookshelf's the Guardians and all their first appearance. The Baby Sinclair from Dinosaurs. Not the mama, babe. Yeah.
Not the mama.
Yeah, there's my Funko Pops, then Thanos stuff. And...
Oh, Thanos? Well, but Darkseid is.
Right. And then some trade paperbacks. But I don't know if you want more Funko stuff. I don't know what else to say. Star Wars.
Oh, there's a slight delay. I'm assuming that is probably right as we're saying it. Too. Right. Not the mama.
Baby Sinclair, man. Sinclair. Most horrific children's show finale ever dreamt up.
Yep.
Wait, what happened?
Let's go scene by scene.
Right. Well, everyone dies.
Yeah.
Brutally. Horrifically.
Yeah.
In the worst way imaginable. Just make sure you have your Cheerios.
Well, what else are you reading right now?
What else am I reading?
What's your favorite things besides
what's out of the month, like the current ongoing stuff? Like what's your book that you just like? That's
out
the
of
one
all
you have
everything published right now.
Aside from Shit Show, which is obviously your favorite thing coming out.
My favorite, it's not even an ongoing, but Skulldigger and Skeleton Boy is probably my favorite out there.
Oh, Cole! Hey, Cole! If you're watching this, our third burrito that's normally here, he's also a very big fan.
Okay. Just Black Hammer is very much my shit, and Skulldigger is probably the best Black Hammer stuff so far.
I saw one on
I'm a big fan, but he's like
Yeah.
He's even more so. I love it too.
Right. It's fantastic.
I'm the trade waiter, and he's the singles.
Right.
Yeah.
See, I'm kind of the same way, but I read the first issue of Skulldigger digitally, and I'm like, nah, I'm going along with this.
See, I don't know how I missed it. I feel like the first time I heard of it was last week when Cole was talking about
you actually were like, what?
I'm like, what? Wait, what is this?
Because there's like, I'm gonna only educated guess this, but there's like 1,500 things coming out recently.
Right. 1,500
still a Jeff
but...
Lemire book is not one that I usually miss.
Right, that is a thing.
It's good because
read any big two at all besides. I mean, you seem like you're a Marvel guy. From
Marvel guy, and
that's cool.
I will say
you went into a DC den, but we're very accepting.
Nobody's perfect.
I will say this. I mean,
everyone can have a bad opinion. It's fine.
Right. No, I'm just saying. Let's start Hawkman. Hawkman's probably my favorite DC book. I've really enjoyed Hawkman.
The current run.
Yes,
it's really good.
Yes, I haven't liked.
Thank
Hawkman
you, Sam King. Really. I got it from our chat. Sam King from our chat asked about Hawkman like every week for like 3 months, and I was like, all right,
dude,
I'm finally gonna read it. And I'm like, what the fuck have I been doing?
Right. It's very good. And the best thing Marvel puts out, and this is a hill I'll die on, but the issue this week sealed the deal for me, Strange Academy. I love Strange Academy so fucking much. I'm not sure what that face was. If you guys hate it,
that's him agreeing and me going, "What the fuck is Strange Academy?"
So, I mean, I was worried it was going to be like,
is that like Umbrella Academy?
Is it like Umbrella Academy?
Is it a spin-off of Umbrella Academy?
I'll just put number one up, but
I remember hearing about it, but I have no idea what it is about.
It is really good. I'm not a Marvel guy. It's really good.
It's in like, yeah, I mean, there's like 20 characters.
Scotty Young. I can't not read a Scotty Young.
Right. He does great at balancing it. He's first of all, he writes teenagers better than probably anyone on the thing. He does a fantastic job at getting the angst and the coming of age stuff. But he also balances them each superbly and gives a dozen characters development each issue, and it's just nuts. It doesn't have any right to be as good as it's been, and
it doesn't. Did you read Middle West?
What's that?
Did you read Middle West?
No, I haven't read that yet.
I would recommend it because it's the same reason why I would recommend Strange Academy. Nick is a really big Middle West fan.
Okay,
and it's Scotty Young coming of age,
right?
Like,
it's so good. It just finished up like
you should check out Strange Academy. So if you like Strange Academy, I would go the other way where it's like,
and it's all done. It's all done now, so you can just pick it all up and
check that out.
Do it.
That's the other thing about Strange Academy. It doesn't really. You don't really have to worry about continuity with characters and stuff because Strange was in 2 panels. And the Ancient One's been in 2 panels. Yeah. Jericho Drum's been in 2 panels, and it's just focused on this brand new class of characters they brought in, and they're all incredible. Like the ice. Gus, is it Gus, the ice giant or whatever?
Yeah.
Gus is just the coolest dude ever. Yeah, Dormammu has a son out of nowhere, and
which that's a good pun for Gus being the coolest guy ever.
Right. I didn't even notice that. But hell,
that's a good inadvertent pun then.
Right.
But I completely agree.
But it's just it's cool. It's a new take on the Harry Pottery trope type thing.
I'd probably like it. Is there a lot of it out? Is there like a first trade?
No, no, not at all. It was just issue 3 this week.
Okay, I have Marvel Unlimited, so that's 3 months out. I can read number 1. Oh, Middle West is so good.
Oh, that's very good.
Is so good. So that's another Scotty Young joint,
right?
I'd recommend if you.
No, that's a great. I'm a sucker for coming of age, and that's just like the perfect one.
It's really funny. It's like, there's coming of age tale, and Nick's like, it's my favorite book.
Okay, yeah, this is the best. All other books suck.
So
no.
I clicked it. I probably clicked that. That's on me. So awesome. And then you're an Iron Fist guy and a Guardians of the Galaxy guy and a Thanos guy, which is.
I'm not a Thanos guy Pretty sure.
You have some Thanos.
Right. Yeah.
And Daredevil. I'm assuming you really like the current Daredevil run.
It's so good. It's very good.
You don't have to be a Daredevil guy to love that.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not a Daredevil guy. That was the first Daredevil I believe I've read, and wow,
it's just good. It's just you don't need to.
That's Zdarsky, right?
Yeah, for as goofy as that dude is on Twitter, he has such incredible range.
God.
When it comes to storytelling, it's just like, Jesus.
Yeah, the works he has out, it's like, how the fuck are you doing all of this and then nailing each of these things? It's fucking crazy.
That is true, though. If you follow him on Twitter and then you read Daredevil, it's like, wait, this is that same guy? Like,
it doesn't make sense. No, it works incredibly.
Yeah, or is there two Chip Zdarskys that both write comic books?
Exactly.
One Zip Zdarsky.
Zip Zdarsky.
Zdarsky.
Exactly.
Zip and Chip.
Awesome. That's cool. Do you have do you mostly stick to indies now, or do you kind of play? Because the three of us are mostly DC out of the big two,
right?
But really,
we're mostly
overwhelmingly indie. Like when it comes to actual amounts of comics, like we're DC people, but our actual comics are our picks of the week. We each do 3 every week, and out of the 9, maybe 2 to 3 are big two. So we're
usually
that way, but we still also read most of the big stuff.
Right. No, yeah, I would say mostly indie. I still read a substantial amount of Marvel stuff. I saw someone commented that they canceled the pre-order because I'm a Marvel guy. So I do read several DC comics as well. No, it's just mostly
He got the variant and the OG. He probably just went down to 1 issue. So you're fine.
That's fine. I haven't gotten into death metal or anything like that. Justice League Dark I've liked for the most part. It's kind of been inconsistent a little bit.
But
Marvel, I mean, I've been keeping up with Avengers still, 30 some issues in, just because Jason Aaron's probably one of my faves. And I mean, we're talking about a Moon Knight arc that's kind of intriguing, but I don't know if
it's also a Moon Knight arc. So how do you not?
right. Age of Khonshu. Oh yeah, I'm gonna read it.
Yeah.
What else am I reading?
I say Avengers. Amazing Spider-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy,
Guardian. I mean, you can't. Yeah, Guardians,
Strange Academy, and Daredevil are my Marvels that I read. And 3 of those I pull no matter what.
Yeah, those are the same. I got really invested into Venom, but I trolled off for whatever reason. So I'm gonna need to catch up before this whole.
I always forget about Venom because I get that's not on my technical pull list. I always think I'm going to stop. And I keep buying it digitally.
Right. Silver Surfer Black, when it came out, I got overly attached to that and defended Tradmore so much, but with Facebook trolls and such.
Good for you.
I mean, that
is it good? I haven't gotten into that at all.
Yes, I liked it. It's the psychedelic, acid trippy stuff I didn't know I wanted from Silver Surfer.
Sounds dope.
I wanted to pull that, and
But yeah, that's what I'm reading now. A lot of indie stuff, a lot of Scout stuff. Believe it or not, I've read most of that stuff.
Do you have a favorite Scout comic besides yours? And we're definitely going to put it on Twitter and edit it out and make sure they can hear it.
Favorite. Who do I want?
Well, we're gonna send it to everyone else.
Yes.
Right. Oh yeah, just give me a second. Let me see who I want to co-write something with.
Atlantis, It Eats What It Feeds, Metal Shark Bro.
Oh yeah, It Eats What Feeds. It's been incredible. White Ash has been incredible.
Flad.
The first Murder Hobo, man. I had
Murder Hobo,
I have it incoming. And
then I read it. I got through reading it. I'm like, I don't think I'm supposed to be reading this. Like, it felt wrong reading it. It's like, what the hell is this? It's Grit's. Yes, Brian is also a very good person, and Grit is
I'd say, what's the one you like the least?
We need a quote from you that can really rile.
Right. The opposite pull quote.
Yes.
It sucks ass.
Yes.
No,
In case somebody wants a really funny back of the book.
Who's your least favorite person to work with in the industry?
Right. This person turned me down.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's been some people. There's been some people just raging on Twitter about stuff as of late, and it's making me consider some of the creators I read growing up.
Yeah.
Someone said Metal Shark Bro. Metal Shark Bro's amazing.
Yeah, that's the one that Metal Shark Bro's dope. We on our Discord we have a Metal Shark Brigade like fan club like channel. That Poser, who is apparently wanting to murder his children, which is fine. He requested, so he's the president of the Metal Shark Bro Brigade. MSBB.
The MSBB.
Yeah.
No, I've objectively liked all of this stuff. I've read Brian Silverback's has Loggerhead out, and that's like an excellent slasher horror type thing.
I would call bullshit if I hadn't also read all of these things and also thought they were excellent. I'd be like, fuck you, man. You were
exactly. Yeah, you super salesman, son of a bitch.
Yeah,
off my show.
Don't want to ruffle feathers and everything, but it's like, okay, yeah, no, I can't agree why you like it all.
Atlantis has been great.
Atlantis is so good.
Yasmin is incredible. The second issue had me in tears, and it's probably the one book Scout puts out that's like the Eisner Dark Horse or something, you know.
That's when you see it on there, you're like, yes, get it. Like,
it's that second issue just shit all over my heart, and it's like, man, I love this so much it hurts, you know. That type of stuff.
Oh my god, no, I hear you. That's like the best stuff though.
It is.
That's the best stuff. The stuff that shits all over your heart is the stuff that you'll remember forever. In a good way. There's shit that shits all over your heart. Like what you're talking about, creators that you realize are like terrible people, and you're like,
right. Yeah.
Fuck, damn it. Yeah. I really enjoyed that.
Come on. I just wanted a Batman book where Batman was a T-Rex. That's all I wanted.
That's literally what I was about to say. I was really enjoying that Batman run, and now I can't buy it.
I didn't know I wanted that, and then they told me they were going to give it to me, and then no.
And then it ended up being my two favorite pages that they've had in a whole book. God damn it. But yeah, no, I hear you.
Well, it's not the worst. What they did is the worst. So
that's true.
Like
in all fairness,
when Aaron was doing his, or he still is doing the 1 million BC Avengers or whatever.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that's the thing. If you think of an animal that would be the most badass thing for a Ghost Rider to ride, it's a woolly mammoth, right? So once they released that, like, teaser of a Ghost Rider woolly mammoth, I'm like,
that's pretty dope.
You don't get better comics than this, man.
Yeah, how do you? That's a big one to top, because that's
like, well, you said T-Rex, like a Ghost Rider T-Rex. I read that'd be cool.
Dinosaurs are always cool. That's
just give me more
a coming of age dinosaur book would be like perfect for me.
Well, they did that. They did make the Star brand turned it spoilers for a year-old book, but they did make the Star brand a T-Rex. So they kind of did it.
Yeah. 2019 spoilers, everybody. Watch out.
Right, watch out.
I mean, we worry about spoilers for like 4-year-old books on our videos, so sure.
Like, yeah, I don't want to say anything, but Batman
has a problem that he has to fix.
Yeah, right.
Spoiler alerts for Steven Spielberg's Goonies that came out in 1983.
Yes.
Yes.
You won't believe the shuffle.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, our Discord, I'm going to plug our Discord real quick because we talked about the Goonies like yesterday. Our Discord's the best. You should join it because it's super fun. And we talk about not comic things all of the time, but we mostly talk about comic things.
Yeah.
Comics and the Goonies are all I talked about. Brian Silverbacks did a Goonies homage that I'm trying to get picked up as a store exclusive too. And it's amazing. That's on Facebook. But
I have
with the variants. So you have 2 covers right now, correct?
we have 2 covers, 3-ish. But yeah, I could say 2.
3. How do you?
3-ish.
I feel like maybe you're not telling us something. If you have 3,
I am not telling you something, because if I was telling you something, I'd say probably 4 or 5-ish. But we'll say 2 for now. Yeah. There's the 2 through diamond.
Cool. Of course.
I'm just waiting for emails to say, hey, Adam, do it. And I'll be
get it out.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But
cool. So be on the lookout. What do you have a Twitter that people should maybe look at? That's right there. That might keep them other way.
Yeah, right there.
Follow you there, and maybe they'll be able to see these other 2-ish covers that might be coming their way.
Yeah, I've also teased a super cool little Christmas something.
Ooh,
that's Twitter and Instagram. I post a bunch of stuff on Instagram. Pictures.
Christmas something.
A Christmas something. Something to do with shit miss instead of Christmas. So
I'm gonna be on the. I think I'm gonna be on the lookout for like a Christmas book this year for sure. I wanna get in on something, so I might start looking at that pretty soon to get my pre-orders in.
It feels
a Christmas story.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I love it, and also it sounds like she's kidding, but you definitely should be warned. If Matt's about to follow you, your life's gonna get better but weirder.
Better but weirder. Okay. I thought you were gonna say worse for a second. I'm like,
no,
nah, man.
Don't be a dick.
What 2020's done to me.
You seem like not a terrible person, so you'll be fine. As long as you're not a terrible person, Nat will only improve your life. If you're a terrible person, she will fuck with you
most of the time.
Yeah, exactly. No,
we
that
love
reminds me. Do you guys watch stand-up at like Mike Birbiglia? Have you ever watched his stand-up?
Yeah,
I saw Mike Birbiglia at the State Theater in Kalamazoo for his sleepwalking.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the moving thing. What's he say? He held open the door and his neighbor said like, "Don't worry, a serial killer or whatever." Hold open up the door and he says, "You'd be surprised."
Yeah,
surprised. Okay, that's good.
Oh yeah, that's such a good line.
Nail on the head. Which is also how she murders her people.
Nail on the head, yeah. If you sneer with nails and a hammer, you should probably keep your distance.
Back up.
Okay.
Or no, she's a Dexter type. She only goes after bad people, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, that's true. Her dark passenger.
Yeah. All right, so I know our time is coming to an end. If you would like to give us one last maybe the second through going from level 2 to level 8 elevator pitch, give you 10 more seconds about shit show, and then the pre-order code again I'll drop in the comments.
Yes. Yeah, a shit show. There was once a lot of heroes. There is no longer heroes, and the heroes that are left do the circus just because they have powers and they try to bring joy to people, even though they can't bring joy to themselves. And that's kind of what shit show is. I mean, it's very apparent they can't bring joy to themselves from the cover.
Yeah, and also that's so much more heartfelt than that's such a good synopsis. That's nice. That's a layer I have not gotten to, but that's really cool.
Maybe I should reassess my writing. I need to go writing back to
the drawing board.
Now that you've said that, I'm like, oh, it makes sense because I did have what I was really sad that we didn't have more because I like to talk more in depth because we don't go spoilers on here. Yeah. But I did have that question about not necessarily motivation, but things, and that kind of makes sense now, and I really like that. So man, you know what? I was bullshitting before. I'm definitely going to get number 2 now.
Hell yeah! Hey, guess what? There's only 3 issues, so you're 2 out of 3. Might as well go all the way then.
Yeah, I definitely might as well.
Right? Yeah.
I'm such a sucker. I'm such a sucker for the short little
Oh, you give me a mini series, I'm done. If I got number one, I'm probably.
So it's like, hey, do you want to check this out? And it's like, I don't know.
It's only 4 issues, Nick.
The pull list is really out. Yeah,
it's only 4 issues.
Oh, it's only 4. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So then you say 3. It's like, okay, yeah, just pre-order.
It's like, yeah, give me all 7 of those 4 issue books.
Yeah, exactly. The variant, so it's 6 issues anyways.
Yeah, give me all of those.
That's how they get you, man. No, that's what I'm totally planning on. Hopefully, everyone gets addicted with just these 3 books and becomes what the children say are stands. And we'll just do spinoffs like crazy. Everyone gets a spinoff, and we'll go from there.
Dope. I'm really excited for like Clusterfuck, the follow-up to Shit Show. Oh, did I stumble onto something?
You might be onto something.
Oh no!
Holy shit!
You may be onto something.
Adam's sitting here. He's like, "Wait, who told you?"
You may be onto something. While we're here, you may be onto something. So I am working on a concept now, and I kind of already put it out there on Facebook, so I could talk about it. So it's actually called Cluster Flock. Cluster Flock, and my elevator pitch for that is John Wick, but everyone is a bird. It's the Cluster Flock.
Oh, no.
So that's in the works. Hopefully someone wants to pick that up.
I don't know how I can, but I would like to do that.
Where's my wallet? Can I just give you money?
Can I give you my credit card information? How do I help this become a thing? Because, oh my God.
That's why I was kind of nervous. You said I've joked about. So that's something I joked about. Everyone's like, it was like Thanksgiving or something, and I was telling family, and they didn't even give a shit about Shit Show. And I'm like, but wait, the second series is going to be called Clusterfuck. And everyone's like, Adam, shut up. We're trying to eat dinner. You know?
Yeah, come on. It's Thanksgiving.
But that's perfect. That's like perfect follow-up to Shit Show. It's Clusterfuck.
It is, yeah. So right now, it's not even connected or what have you.
No, that's great. But no. You don't get to do any more titles unless they're in this vein. It can be different publishers, all of that. Right. But I want all my Adam Barnhardts to be Shit Show, Clusterfuck, like this shit. Like,
we'll see how far we can take it, man. But I mocked up a logo and threw it on Facebook last week, and I have some pages in my inbox, so I'll be pitching that shortly.
Can it be like, is it Untitled Goose Game? Meets John Wick. Is that like the feel? Have you played Untitled Goose Game?
Kinda.
Okay,
I know what it is. I know what it is.
It's just a goose that fucks with everyone's shit. I'd kickstart the fuck out of Flock. Look at this. It's coming. It's a real thing. This needs to happen. Because some of my favorite games are like weird things like Octopus Dad. I think that's what it was. That was a while ago. Is you play as an octopus everyone assumes you're a human father. And you just have to go around the world, not messing things up. You have to do mundane tasks as an octopus on land, trying to be a dad. And then Untitled Goose Game. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God.
So there's the first ever look. I'm thinking I'm getting in trouble, but I haven't pitched this yet or anything. So I am the boss.
Well, there's no NDA for something you haven't pitched.
Yeah, there's no NDA.
Hell yeah.
Shit. So yeah, that's what's coming up next. I'm not sure if I'll kickstart it or what. It all kind of depends if.
Well, I'd say you have 3 backers if you did.
Yeah, there's at least 3.
At least 3 backers.
All right, so if 3 backers come in for $5,000 a piece,
right.
There we go.
As long as one of the ducks looks like me.
Can this come with some royalties or something?
Yeah,
we'll need the right for a $5,000 Kickstarter. I might need more than just like a signed one in a variant.
Okay, so my counter to that would be 2 signed ones in a variant.
Oh, okay, yeah, then we're good. Then I can get that through.
You can also get a digital PDF of Shit Show.
Yes, that says cover art not final.
Yes,
we might take off the watermark.
It's low res watermark.
Yes, we will bump it up to 125 dots per inch for you.
Yes. Ooh. Wow.
That 125 DPI?
Yes,
that 125
medium
DPI.
res.
Damn.
Medium res.
Yeah,
So
get me on that Kickstarter.
get drawn in the book as a duck, and you don't even look anything like yourself.
I'll
But
take it.
we swear
It's just
to
like
you.
this is you as a duck.
Yeah,
This is what
Yeah,
you
just
would
tell
look
me
like.
that's me as a duck. I'll take it.
Where are the glasses? They're there.
Oh, yeah.
We don't actually wear glasses in our universe.
No, if you were a duck, you wouldn't need them.
Perfect.
If you were a duck, you wouldn't need them.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously, come on.
Of course. Oh my god. Well, thank you for
Very
one
cool.
stopping by and telling us about Shit Show. Thank you also for telling us about the next smash hit, Cluster Flock, that
I think it's already trending on Twitter.
once a month I will be pestering you on Twitter about it.
Please
pretty
do.
sure-
Please. I could use some
I need
accountability.
updates.
Yes.
Good. I will be asking for updates at least once a month on it because I'll need that in my life now that I know it should happen.
That's good. Maybe this is how I'll do my books every so often. I'll just come on Comic Burrito, get everything riled up, and go to a publisher and say, "See, you assholes, pick up this book right now, please, because look at all these."
Or
By the way,
this
I
other
didn't
random dude
I didn't
trying to
mean to call
publish it.
anyone assholes. That was like in a term of endearment. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry if anyone's watching, but or scout people, you're fine. Everyone else is the assholes.
Yeah. Blanket statement for everybody else, but I really like the people I work with. Thank you very much. I would like to keep continuing. All right. Well, thank you. We'll let you go. We're at that hour mark, and we'll let you go. Have a good rest of your night. Enjoy what you do.
Thank you.
Hopefully, we'll have you on again. That'd be awesome. We can talk maybe after the series is done and have like a series wrap and see where things are going from there.
Yeah. Next time, can we actually have burritos?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
We've actually never.
We've
had
never
burritos.
done that. So that sounds fucking awesome.
As odd as it seems, for as long and as many videos as we
Wow,
have, we have
that's crazy.
We have never actually.
Just like
had
I
burritos
will make
on the
Cluster
show.
Flock happen through sheer will and forcing you to do it. Next time you're on,
That could be one of the stretch goals of the.
that will
Kickstarter.
be. You will be. No one else will get to eat a burrito before you do with us.
Comes
You will
with a
be our
burrito.
first burrito on Burrito Experience.
I will hold you to that.
It's just 30 minutes of us just like
Yeah.
Eating room.
just no talking, no talking, just silently eating burritos.
Right to the microphone. What do they call that? ASMR or whatever?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's our
ASMR.
burrito ASMR.
The grossest kind possible.
Yeah, with a little like aluminum
just
foil
four-
crunch.
Yeah. Just four dudes just mowing on burritos real close to their microphones.
Burps and farts included.
Yes. Oh, I'm going to turn the gain up so high on my mic. Oh, you'll hear everything. You'll hear the digestion. It's going to be great.
Awesome.
I'm down. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
thanks
coming
again.
out. Yeah, you have a good rest of your night.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
See ya.
I'm gonna play you out.
Oh.
There it is.
That's amazing.
I just put a disclaimer that you shouldn't drink and drive on there because I feel really bad. If you stop it, there is even in a burrito mobile, you shouldn't drink and drive.
Oh. It's true.
Anyways,
That's true.
it is true.
There's nowhere to go anywhere. Anyway,
Have a good night, Adam.
Yeah, you too. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
see ya. Ah, shit show. What a shit show.
What a shit show.
I thought I was really looking forward to that interview, and it was a total shit show.
It's a whole shit show.
It was just all shit show. I don't know.
It is kind of amazing. It's one of my favorite things to make the author squirm about what's your favorite. But I do understand with these Mad Cave Scout people, where they don't have not necessarily. I get they probably have a favorite, but it's not easy for them to differentiate because they're putting out a lot of good stuff. Not everything might not be for everyone, but there's no obvious that's the shitty one.
Well, right. No, there's no bad ones. I love just joking about that in general.
Me too.
But I think your favorite doesn't necessarily mean that you don't like the other ones. It's probably the one that you for whatever reason connect to more or identify with or
on the Mad Cave thing. What's his name? Who's doing the imprint? The Manifest. He had a favorite, and he said it's because it spoke to him the most. I didn't think that he thought the rest of them were shit.
Right.
You have those ones that you gravitate towards. Yeah. Anybody watching want to come on, or are we going to wrap this really early?
I don't know. I have a TV show I started watching that I could talk about a little bit.
I need to pee because it's already like 45 minutes past my pee break. I hold it for the guests. I won't hold it for nothing.
I can wait. I don't have that much to talk about that it'll fill an entire pee break unless somebody wants
somebody else on the show, and then we can talk about your show.
I don't know how to invite someone to the stream.
No,
there's a button that says invite.
Yeah. Ask people who are watching, and then see if anybody wants to come on.
All right. Does anybody want to come on?
There you go. Good job, buddy.
See, I did it.
You did it.
I can do it. Nat, Poser, anybody? Well, Todd just abandons. I think I'm signed in now. I don't know if I can. Does that kick him out? Oh, hey. I should just post the link right in the YouTube comments, just so any Joe on the street could just click it. I'll talk about it a little bit. I started watching Utopia on what is it on? It's on Amazon Prime. It is short pitch. Short pitch is hard. First of all, it has Rainn Wilson, Dwight from The Office, in it. He's not a huge character per se. I think he doesn't even show up until the second episode. But I like. It's really intense, and it's comic book related because it has kind of like a backstory that is a comic book, and it has these kind of fans of this super rare book that makes these crazy predictions about like deadly viruses and things. And there's like a sequel out that gets discovered, and they're trying to find it. So it's very comic booky, but then like comic book isn't just a comic book kind of thing. It is so good. Yeah, binged it. I think I watched 4. I was like, I'll watch episode 1. I'll appease my friend that's been telling me to check it out. And like 3/4 of the way through, I thought I was gonna have a panic attack. Like it's super intense. Especially just because it also touches on like pandemic stuff. It's all about like deadly disease and stuff like that. So if you're, I don't know, sensitive to things like that, given the times, maybe potential trigger warning, but it's crazy good, you guys. It is. I think it's one of my favorite that type of things this year. I don't know, Utopia, Prime Video, Comic Book Poser. I don't know what you're sharing there. I don't know if I can share my screen to that, can I? This is just okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I might have somebody here. Not just Amazon Prime, Poser. I would say like Netflix, like all streaming services. It's one of the top ones, for sure. I've only watched 3 or maybe 4 episodes, and compared to all those things, it is my favorite. Flash Ray, if you check, we're not friends on Discord, so I can't send it to you on Discord. Flash Ray, send me a message on Discord because I apparently can't send one to you. Hold on. All right, you know what? Fuck it. Just go to the Flash Ray. Go to the main Discord right now, or anybody. He said, "Fuck it." Just go on the. Oh, there he is. All right, and then we're gonna delete that. You missed it. Y'all missed it. I had the link right on the main Discord.
What's going on my screen?
I feel like such an old man trying to figure out all this techie stuff.
What are you trying to figure out?
I was trying to send Flash Ray a
Flash Ray's gonna come on? Yeah, I'll get it.
Because I ran out of stuff to talk about, and then I got it to him, but we're just waiting for him to click the link. He said he'd come on until his wife told him he had to go to bed, I think. Oh, gets home. I told him he had. There he is.
What up? Hold on, let me do the non-dim thing and mute that. There we go. No echo now.
There we go.
That's
yeah.
good.
I've been reading pretty much all day. This is what I've got so far.
Ooh.
It's a good stack.
Anything good?
Strange Academy 3 was
hell yeah.
very nice. That was one of the things I read. I got that, and the Timeless.
I don't think anybody's talked about that book. I've never heard of it before.
It's insane when you said you've never heard of it, because it's on my fifth printing for like every issue.
And Poser has no interest in that cover.
When I saw the cover flashed up and I started thinking about it, I do remember hearing about it and being like, ooh, it's Scotty Young, and reading about what it was and being like, yeah, and it was on one of those like $80 weeks or something, I think, and it was just like, nah, and I just kind of forgotten about it. But that was on my trade weight or Marvel Unlimited weight list for sure.
And I mean, they're pretty short reads, honestly. I mean, you could probably read the first 3 in about an hour or so, if that.
Yeah. No, it could be
even quicker than that for sure.
They are quick reads. Oh my god, it is really good. I'm not a Marvel person. It's really good because I can't resist a number 1, and that's one of the few Marvel number 1s that got me like, okay.
Another Marvel number 1 that I thought was really good this week, Shang-Chi.
I did not pick that up, which was very strange for me. How was it? I wanted to. That was one of the few that I was like, I'm going to see how it is.
I liked it. I'm definitely going to pick up the next one. It came out pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
I enjoyed it.
Can you give a brief synopsis?
Well, I'm not good at giving summaries, to be quite honest. But
what's the style? What's like the genre?
Definitely some action for sure. Let's take this guy out. I want to say I'm a little biased because it's like based in San Francisco, and I'm here in California. But there's some good action scenes. I like the art.
That looks really cool.
It's a pretty good.
That more anime style is
a little bit, yeah.
Is getting really popular now with the Seven Secrets and the.
It reminded me of the old like Jackie Chan cartoon.
Firepower.
Yes. One more thing. Yes, I love that shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, I definitely think you would like it, Todd.
Awesome. All right, there it is. Great.
And
definitely needed another comment.
Number 3, which I also really enjoyed. I'm very glad I kind of, because I didn't like the first issue too much.
I heard that from some people, yeah.
I stuck it out. I got the second issue, and that's what drew me in. And the third issue was really good as well.
They're hitting a stride now because I get where people were having issues with number one, which sucks because number one really needs to be that
that draw that
grab you.
Yeah.
But 2 and 3, I think, have done good enough where hopefully people have given it a little bit more time because it is definitely picking up pace.
And it's only a 5-book series, so might as well finish it.
Yeah. Yep. It's not like you're committing what was Chew
the first series
30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about the first series when this one came out.
I was going to ask. I was like, didn't you not read the first series from the get-go? Okay.
And you still do you think that had anything to do with you not liking the first issue as much, or do you think that's just the way it kind of? Because I read the first volume of Chew, and I skipped out on this because I've only read the first volume.
Well, this
so
one,
I didn't.
I was able to pick it up not knowing anything about the first book and get into it. It kind of breaks down some of like the abilities or whatever you want to say they have. I did read Department of Truth. I do have to read it again because I was very tired when I was reading it.
Oh yeah, I hear. I was having an anxiety attack the first time I read it. It did not help.
Yeah, I'd say that doesn't sound good.
It did not help. But I've read it twice since then. It was much better. Like I was much more with it, and oh my god, it is solid.
And then I enjoyed this read as well, the Joker Warzone.
That's the one I still haven't read. I haven't read that one. I read the Death Metal today, and I did not get to that one because I wanted to read Shit Show again.
Well, I actually read Warzone on Wednesday, and I really, really enjoyed the story with Joker and Bane. That's all I have to say.
Yes,
is that the first one?
That's the first one that I can attest that was the one that I was like, this book is like the first story will make you so fucking in.
Should I I have it right here. Should I just read the first story? You guys keep talking.
Sorry, I was lightly distracted. My wife just asked me for my Taco Bell order, and I just promised a guest that I won't eat a burrito on stream until he does. So I had to figure out what my Taco Bell order is without fucking burritos in it.
Chalupa's safe.
I went cheesy gordita crunch and a chicken quesadilla.
Nice. It's a solid pick. Pick.
Staying firmly away from a burrito. No, Joker Warzone and the Joker Bane. I wanted the rest of the issue to be that. I was like,
oh my goodness,
so enthralled.
He beat him down like so deep into his core. It was great.
Oh my god,
that just sucked me in. I loved it. And then that just kind of set the tone for the whole book. And
which I don't think it's a spoiler to say that these are teases for what's coming next in the storylines.
That's exactly what it is. It's like a preview of what to expect in future Batman books.
It's really fun because it's like they're going like, hey, we know this is a lot of Joker. This is a lot of things. Trust us, there's more coming. If you're cold on this thing right now, hold tight. We got some new stuff coming, and it's awesome.
It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. And then I would down with the variant covers, but how could you not grab that?
Oh, God, that's so good.
Cool one, yeah.
I was really close. I almost didn't want to buy this. I almost didn't even want to buy this because I said from the very beginning, I will buy literally anything that connects with Death Metal, but I'm gonna buy only the main tie-in for Joker War, and then if I love Joker War, I'll buy the hardcover. And then it was finally with this one.
This one is.
I had to cave a sucker for one shots. I refuse to buy. I will not buy the Justice League tie-in or or whatever. But that one I couldn't help but get.
I get this. If you're not pulling Batman and everything, it's a really awesome story to grab. And hey, look at that, man! You've got a theme going on with some of your covers.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to get some of these timeless ones. because
cool.
the artwork is just
Oh my god, that's so good.
exactly what you just said. The artwork is just so good.
That's why I'm digital, and then I get physicals, and I can't go to the shop and get variants and stuff like that. Or I would be doing the same thing. I'd be like,
like for these timeless I didn't get the A covers, but here's the thing: like
That's
this
fair.
is Avengers 37.
Sure, as you can tell from the cover.
Yeah, exactly. I have the previous 4 issues of this, so it's not like I'm really going outside of the run.
Yeah.
That's what I often do. I feel like I usually get a cover, but if the variant is just really awesome, then I'll grab that variant for sure.
Right.
This is why I have a special relationship with my comic book shop, because I do mostly digitals, especially for like my day of stuff. I'm reading digitally, but then I have my pull list there, and I've been going there since I was like 6, and the current owner's known me for a very long time, and he knows which variants I'm going to be interested in. Most of the time I get A covers, but like
every once in a while,
I've shown you some of the variants I've gotten, and you've been like, oh yeah, like I got like the punchline variant,
the art
where
germ.
it's just her, and I'm like, good job. Like that's what I would have gotten, and that's what I love about my LCS is like I'm very hands off, but when I get variants, they are like the variants I would want, and I love it because
I'm kind of surprised you don't buy all variants because you already have you have A on digital.
I don't know, because it's one of those things where I'd like I like the structure, like my Green Lanterns. If I had my Green Lantern season 1 and 2, if they were mixed up, it would be
like
so
mine?
shitty.
Like
mine? They're so perfect in a line together. They look so.
That was the first time that you told me that, and I was like, "Oh, I see what you mean." Because I kind of flip flopped a little bit, and even now, there's been a few times I've been where the PayPal is a little extra flush, and I'll like Google it Green Lantern season 1, and just be like, let's just get see. Some of these. Although the first one I got the black and white incentive cover. So.
Oh hell yeah! Oh my god,
that's cool.
That's the fucking man right there.
That's really cool.
That was
Raph is my favorite.
I think he's like 9 out of 10 people's favorite turtle.
Is he?
Probably.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, it was Leonardo because I didn't know better.
Yeah.
A lot of people like Michelangelo.
Mikey's the best.
Michelangelo's my second favorite by
Michelangelo.
Yeah, Mikey.
He was always my favorite.
He's your favorite?
You mean the last Ronin? You mean the last Ronin?
Who's your favorite, Andrew?
Raph, definitely.
So 2 out of 3 people, at least.
Exactly.
Awesome.
But then again, I can get my cousin in the other room, and he'll be Donnie. So.
Oh, see, there we go. Oh, see, I always appreciate when people say Donatello.
I think Cole likes Donatello the best.
I think so too. I think we actually all have 3 different turtles as our favorite. And then whenever somebody says Leonardo, I'm like, okay. I judge just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Poser and Steven are both Donatello.
There's Donatello.
Like you're a nerd. Nerd. I like Leonardo. Nerd.
Donatello's the best, man.
Oh, so since I'm here, you guys are posting the code, but what is the site that the code goes to?
It's for previews.
That's what you
pre-order. If you give it to your shop, they'll be able to order it with that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's easier than being like, it's from Scout and it's called this and it's called it. If they just type that in, then it just
that code for their ordering will just make it happen. So that's more for like hand it to your LCS and it'll happen for you.
Okay. Yeah. I don't usually like to do anything like pre-order wise.
And that's the difference. It's not really your pull list. It's more of a pre-order thing. Yeah. So
right.
It's different.
I mean, you could probably give them that code, and like I would give my shop that code. I'd be like, "Hey, I want to pull this book. Here's the diamond code," and they'd be like, "Oh, no problem." And yeah,
yeah. I just show up on Wednesdays because Joe holds the books. He doesn't release them on Tuesday for the DC. He holds them all for Wednesday.
Oh,
that's cool.
He has everything set up, ready to go Wednesday morning. And there's usually a line there when I get to the shop. So I try to get there around 10:45 when they open, and I'm on my lunch break.
Oh, so you're moving.
I have my full list of what I'm grabbing on my notebook, ready to go.
So you could just.
So I go in, grab what I want, and get out.
That is the thing I miss so much because I would always go on a day off or something, and it's really hard because I haven't been there since pre-pandemic to my LCS.
I've been there more than you. I've been there like 3 or 4 times to your shop, not to mine.
Yeah, exactly. It hurts. Like I'm just like I miss it so much.
We have different shops.
It's literally like a mile away from my job. So I literally drive there 5 minutes on my lunch break. I usually have a full hour to get what I need done and get back to work. I
have to run in and out on my lunch break so much that if I have to look more, I have to go back on like Friday. I saw the puppy earlier.
Yeah, who's your buddy?
Hey, puppy.
This is my puppy, Luke.
Hi, Luke.
He's like, this is my puppy, Leonardo. Oh, there's another. And Nat's gone.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Oh, hi, Luke. What kind of dog is Luke? Oh my goodness, he's a handsome boy.
He's a little mutt.
Oh, well, he's very handsome. And then you got a cat too?
I have 3 cats in here.
Oh.
This one back here, that's Zoe. I have one over there named Lucifer.
Yes.
Izzy's hiding someplace.
Nice.
What the hell, Poser?
Poser, I understand. I feel you. I just don't get rid of them. I just don't question it. It's just how life is.
Poser,
I swear there weren't this many books before. I swear I don't think that there was this many books a year ago from today.
No.
Like this past week, I was just trying by memory to think how many books I had, and I was adding it up in my head, and I'm like, oh, not too bad. And then I got to my LCS, and in my head, I convinced myself not that bad. And Dan just keeps scanning books, and I'm watching the total.
It just keeps going.
Every scan, and I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the hell is happening? It just kept going up and up and up and up, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta do so. And that, I mean, there were 2 double covers in there, and that didn't help. But
dude, this week, holy shit. What do you got under the?
I even made the joke with him.
Nope, you need all of those. Sorry, buddy.
No, on that, I said, I'm like, there's nothing to cut.
What's on the bottom? I didn't get to see the last like 4. I'm an expert at reading blurry text. It's all the video editing. So no, you can't cut any. Sorry, buddy. That's just your pull list.
The very top one, we only find them when they're dead, number 2.
There it is. Yeah, you were a really big fan of that, correct? You
liked it a lot.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was great. I think that it was a weird time for it to come out because it came out when 7 Secrets came out, correct?
I think so. Let's see.
I think that was its downfall. I wish it was just a separate week from it. I think it would have done even better if it wasn't counter-programmed from 7 Secrets.
Do you think comics will ever get to that point, like with movies, where they like change?
You change the release date,
like the release date, because man, there's already going to be this coming out that week, so we should
do that now.
They already do that, right? Like you don't fuck with Batman week because shit's going to be done.
Oh, you got me jealous. I don't have a vaping device.
What's up, Poser? You are not in your basement.
Shit is.
You're not in a basement or in a closet.
No, because my wife's not here. So, the master I can't go 3 floors away from my children.
My wife's not here, so I hate my kids.
They've been up.
I'm as far away from them as I can possibly get.
That's the neighbor's house he's in.
Yep. You're still in your own Wi-Fi, but
but
you're next door.
A door over.
I'm still in Wi-Fi range, honey. That's what you said.
Yeah, that's all you need.
That's the rule. You have to stay within Wi-Fi range.
Well, that's the future of like get home, but when the lights go on, you have to get home.
You got to be within Wi-Fi range.
You have to be within Wi-Fi range. Oh shit! So what are you getting rid of this week, Poser?
I don't know. I shared my screen with you if you want to pull it up.
Oh,
right. Here we go.
Sweet. Okay, hold on. This is next week.
You can get rid of Stock Movie.
What's Planet 4?
That's
I know. It's one
movie.
Oh, that's all one. Well, you have to get that. You got to get the.
That's the one.
Is that the movie variant? Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to get the movie variant. You got to get that.
Okay, this you can't get rid of anything on this thing.
I mean, I'd get rid of Justice League. I don't know what American Ronin is.
Yeah, what's that?
That's
Yeah,
Flying in with metal, so you can't get rid of that.
And it's
Justice
Joshua
League is?
Williams.
Oh,
who
yeah.
I like a lot. That it's his second book, and I don't know if it's just an arc and they're still passing it around or if he's on it for good now.
for what? Say what was for what?
If
book?
Williamson is on Justice
Oh.
League for good now.
I am. Oh my god!
Because that
Williamson?
note at the end of the
That's
Flash
huge.
makes me think that he didn't hit his 100 issues. That DC said, "Nope, we need you on the big boy."
Yeah.
Because I might do that.
I might
How
get
do
rid
you
of that.
how do you cut Justice League if Williamson's about to start?
Yeah. Well, it's
Well,
gonna
I'm gonna
be-
pick it. I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up if being with Death Metal. So I'll pick that up. So that
It's just that's a
You need
that's
to
a
go
bad
get last week's then.
Yeah, you do.
The second death metal tie-in.
Well,
well,
you
if
need
it's
to-
a Death Metal tie-in, I have it.
it's 2 weeks ago now, right? Because last week was the
It's-
annual.
But it's
Yeah.
not one of the death metal books like this.
No,
it's-
it's the tie-in.
Yeah.
But that's 2 weeks
I'm-
ago. Last week
2
was the
weeks ago.
annual, correct?
Yeah. Well, no, the annual was this week.
The annual is this week.
Well, I'm seeing. I think of weeks as Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So it's 2 Wednesdays ago was
Yes.
the tie-in.
Yeah.
1 Wednesday ago was
It's Tinian. It's Tinian.
It's Tinian, and that's what Chaos hasn't said anything this whole time, and then he goes on a tirade.
Son of a bitch.
Darkwing is my first foray into a
Yeah,
because it was the Crisis, I can't
I
remember
would say,
who's
I am-
writing it.
Hell yeah, man! I don't even
See?
give a shit. Virus or heavy metal, I'm getting those. Yeah, what up?
Justice League 53 was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was not the last Justice League was an annual.
Yeah.
And I need to get that.
Oh, it's Sci-Fi Pirates. That's what it is, Sam.
I've been getting everything from them because I don't know how not to. It's so good. They've been killing it
All right.
with Sun Eater and Brooklyn Gladiators. Fuck, they're so,
So
good.
there's where we're at on this first part. Nothing to get rid of.
Nope.
Oh, that's the wife calling. Hold on.
He just takes video off. We can still hear the whole conversation.
Bitch, I'm on the internet.
Look, I'm trying to do a video stream.
Oh, Sam, that
That's
first Black Widow was so good, and it looks like they're setting up Arcade to be the villain in the arc. And Arcade is hands down my favorite, like Spider-Man-y Marvel villain. I love him so much.
Really?
He,
He's your that's your
But-
boy.
I could get rid of it after number 2 if they just paper over him.
Sure.
I could get rid of Hollywood Trash because I already have the reader copy of number 1, but I'm trying to collect the reader copies and
I
that.
know, that's what I've been trying to do too. Is still like, even though they're giving me it, I'm like, I still want to give you money because it's actually really good.
Yeah.
Hollywood Trash, I feel like I keep trying to bring it up and no one really talks about it, but I really like Hollywood Trash.
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
I like
It's
that.
it's a lot of fun. I know you liked it. We just haven't talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
But I like it a lot.
Mhm.
Money Shot. I don't think anybody likes that book. No, she went to bed. Damn it,
Yeah.
that's not watching. She'll be pissed off at the replay.
It's Adventure Man.
And in Spy Island, I am That's maybe my most anticipated book of next
Yeah,
Wednesday.
that might be mine. What's this Getting It Together? I see it's got a Friends cover.
It's an Image #1. I think I picked up this reason.
It's so good. Look at that.
Because it's a new artist with someone who wrote Iceman, and I really liked that arc. Yeah. And I like these weird musical drama.
#2. Inkblot #2.
Yeah,
I think that's further down here on the list.
Okay.
I'm just in the previews right now, looking at what mine are going to be. I did drop Pretty Violent.
So Spy, no, you can't get rid of any of that.
See,
no,
right? You're basically showing me my pull list, bro.
Todd's like, oh shoot, these are all the books I got to buy next week.
The ones I know I'm gonna buy. Cool. This is what I don't. I think the only one that I'm not. No, I did check out Ultraman #1 and I liked it. Oh, X-Force. I don't get X-Force.
This is the first double book week of tie-ins to Ten of Swords that both.
Oh, it's a Ten of Swords
and Marauders tie-in and Wolverine.
Okay, so I'm getting
Wolverine
that X-Force
storyline is getting dope with their use of Dracula and Omega Red.
That Wolverine line was already really fucking good.
Yeah.
And it's getting even better.
Yeah, because I was real confused when there were the two stories in the first book. And it was like, weird. How are they going to weave these two together?
Yeah, how's this going to work?
And then it was book 5 where it was like, okay, here's all the Dracula Omega Red shit. And I was like, or it was #4 that did that. And
yeah.
But yeah, and I think there are also, so this is just from my main shop. From the other store here in town.
He has 4 shops.
No, this screen. What is this?
This is what my LCS uses now for their pull list. Cole is big into this website because it helps him track everything.
That's how when Cole's like, this is how much I'm spending next week. This is why he knows.
Mm-hmm.
But that means I could do it too.
Yeah.
Use shop.
It's comicgeeks.com. You can set it up for free. They're hit and miss on some of their indies.
We are running into Nick has been told this a few times, and now he's complaining that no one told him about it.
Nobody ever told me about this.
Oh, this was one that I dropped.
Cole pushed real hard, and I remember him talking about it hard because I was like, I don't want to know because I'm going to get it no matter what.
No, it was for sure a week that I was camping or I wasn't here. I was gone.
Totally.
I'll be getting this from my second store, Batman: The Adventure Continues. That's a good little read.
Because you don't read the digital first version?
No.
I'm ahead of you. It's still really good. You should grab that.
I'm not grabbing the color Walking Dead.
Because I think 13 came out. I'm going to get it.
That's fine.
I might pick up this Swamp Thing Halloween one.
Every Swamp Thing in the world, yes.
I dropped that.
Oh.
The Lock and Key.
Okay.
Well, I got something you don't.
This will be the first snapshot I'm not picking up. That I'm picking up from the second shop, so that's 2 more books.
Dope.
Yeah, I got to pick that up.
Look at that fucking Spy Island cover. God damn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm so fucking into it. God, that series. Holy shit. Hey, Bang #4 is coming out.
Yeah. I didn't get #3.
Wow. This is maybe the longest #4 it's taken. I feel like it's been months.
Yeah, Inkblot 2 is coming out.
Trauma Team #2 for Cyberpunk. Holy shit. Yes. I'm very excited. So yeah, Sam says looking forward to Adventure Man, ditch Black Widow, and yep, you have to keep it if Arcade is in it. So there you go. Hey, the Orville. Dope.
That the first one was not good.
It's the Orville. I'm gonna get it. I don't know what that is.
Pony, obviously. I mean, there's definitely books out there that I'm not, like, most of these I'm not pulling. Green Hornet, I wouldn't pull Green Hornet, but if you really like it, then you should get it.
Here's the problem with this website that I run into, though, because my old one was just the old Diamond interface where it was just the title and the number and the run.
Mm-hmm.
Here I can read the synopsis. So my pull list is done through
Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys. I don't read that.
I dropped that. I dropped both of these because fuck Comicsgate, and this was...
Whoa. Disaster Inc. Comicsgate?
No. Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys.
Oh. Fuck, because, I only pulled Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys #1 because of all that bullshit. You gave me a heart attack about Disaster Inc. because I'm like, fuck me.
I was like, wait,
how slow is that book moving? Disaster Inc. is maybe the slowest moving book I've ever read.
The art was really, really cool in the last one, but I think I hit a Nick, and I'm going to trade weight that.
Sun Eater #2.
Yeah.
Man, my week is fucking crazy next week. This is why I don't do this.
I'm looking at so many.
I don't need to know.
I haven't gone this deep yet. I'm so glad
I'll get in the scout box. My scout box should be here on Monday.
Give me all the top Image books, like
Brooklyn Gladiator #3. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
All this heavy metal.
Upshot Now. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Cool.
That's the magazine where they have clusters of stuff together. It's actually pretty cool. Nat is big on it.
That's cool. Nora #3. What?
I'm coming back on the trade on that one because 2 was too long of a wait from Diamond to get. So I was like, man, I'll just order it from their website.
Yeah.
So that's everything. I thought there was a
Phantom
this week. But yeah.
One pull for the Phantom. That's funny. Big pull. Andrew's having a very in-depth conversation with lady.
So that's my conundrum, right? Like,
I don't know what you get rid of there.
There's nothing.
I know what I get rid of though. Bodily waste. I need to pee.
Yeah.
Are we done? He's just gone.
He said he needed to pee.
Oh. I'm about good, I think.
I have some laundry to fold. Champions, what we were looking at the back end of that, Sam, was just everything that's releasing next week. Champions is on there. I've never really been into those kinds of clusters of stories. Like, what will probably turn me on that is I'm pretty sure 10 of Swords is about to turn into an event like Champions. And if they pull it off, then I'm going to turn around and really like that, because I've been reading all of the X-Men books right after y'all stream got done on Wednesday. Oh, it's me. Hi, I'm now in charge. I am the Comic Burrito. But I was on Not Near Mint's show on Wednesday night, and a couple of them were complaining about how many X-Men books there were. And I pulled out an entire short box that is every single X-Men and X-Men adjacent book that has come out since the first House of X book. And to see that it's filled 90% of a short box in a year is wild, but I like it. And you should be checking out what Chaos is doing with his 10 of Swords podcast. And John's Comics with Kids has just started an X-Men blog through Comic Tom, where he's talking about, I think it's more retro X-Men stuff. But it's nice to see that, like, I've been a stan or a hack for all of the X-Men stuff that has come out since kind of the reboot with House of X, because I've always been an X-Men guy. And it's finally been nice to see that the first 2 books of the event were received with open arms by a lot of people who are even casual X-Men readers that normally, all of these Marvel events have been getting shit on. And maybe the reason why the reception for House of X has been so decent is because Empire was so bad. What was it? The other one that started Outlawed got cut off because of COVID. I didn't know he was covering Ten of Swords too. I need to put that on my daily reading list. But I think maybe the other thing that could be helping kind of get some juice back into people getting on the X-Men is all of the other past, recent Marvel events have not been good. Like, I came in on the back end of War of the Realms, and it was mostly a clusterfuck. Like, it was awesome that we got Punisher Kill Crew out of it. Like, I'll take Frank Castle riding a unicorn goat that's pulling a van throughout the cosmos. That's fun to me. But I think that's something that's kind of cool. And I know it makes people like me and Chaos happy that Chaos gets sad that not a lot of people want to talk X-Men because everybody's more into all of the DC shit that's going on in the world. But I think even as I continue to slowly whittle down my pull list, which we all saw that the four of us failed at just now, I think all of the X-Men books will be kind of the last straw of things that go from Marvel, mostly because I don't give a shit about anything else. Like, I'm buying the Spider-Man 50 that comes out, mostly so I can probably set it on fire because Nick Spencer is destroyed. Spider-Man. Flash Ray's the second one getting there. You're not, yeah, that's a fair characterization of the Burrito Crew Chaos, that they are DC centric. But I've also seen like a lot of people who just, they see everything that's coming out with all of the X-Men books and they go, that's a lot of shit to read.
I don't not like Marvel. I just devote all my time. Like, there's so much of either. Like, yeah. I could very much well just be, and I even thought of it when like DC Universe looked like it might be getting shut down. Mm-hmm. I had a conversation with my wife where I was like, I might ditch and like start checking out Marvel stuff. I've always liked Spider-Man. I've always loved Hulk stories.
Yeah.
And it was like, if I can't get that digital binge, I can still from Marvel, I might do a 90 or a 180 and go the other way. Because not like I don't like Marvel books. I love Marvel books. But if I have time to read a book, I'm going to invest more in that universe.
Well, and that wasn't the shot that I was firing. Like, maybe it's what Chaos was, that when everybody talks about Marvel now, they're still like, oh, the Incredible Hulk or Immortal Hulk is fucking dope, or here's what's happening in this, that X-Men or Thor and Venom are eclipsing everything, and that's just because Kate spits hot fire. But the number of people who get excited to talk about X-Men, I think they just look at that and go, there are this many titles. And I mean, with X-Men, you may need to read all of them to get everything that's going on in Krakoa, versus like, I don't need to read Batman The Adventures Continue, Batman White Knight, Batman all of those things to get the main line. But the number, like Chaos made the comment in the Discord yesterday or today that, he was sad that people aren't around talking a lot of X-Men, and I think that's just something that's more true around.
And there's a large X-Men Twitter community. There's a large Twitter community for everything.
For myself, DC, I've said a few times that I'm strongly considering after death metal, like I'll still subscribe to the DC universe, so I'll be 6 months behind. But honestly, like the advertisements in the book are just killing it for me.
I got confused by that fucking Snickers ad twice in a row because
It's not like I don't enjoy reading them because it's like I turn up and it just like it
No
pulls
Snickers
out of
ad.
the story.
Snickers ad.
Uh,
Snickers ad. They want me to buy some kind of fucking watch. Snickers ad.
Yeah.
Finally finished that.
Black Label.
Yeah.
That's dope. Snickers ad. Snickers ad. Snickers ad.
The black labels aren't supposed to, and that's why they're the extra $1. But, oh man, yeah. I'm just like I'll just wait 6 months and read it without ads, digital, and that'll give me more money to buy all these awesome indie books right now. Like
There's only like 1,450 awesome indie right now.
Yeah, I have
At this point, I would rather.
Ooh, hey, I agree.
I'd rather buy a scrapbook.
I'm the same way. I don't really give a shit. But that's
But you
fine.
read them. You don't get them, right?
I still get the physicals.
Yeah, but you don't really.
No, do you get the Snickers ad in the digital book?
No.
But yeah, I think where I'm hitting with
Well,
my
that answers that.
where I'm getting with my pull list,
Doesn't bother me.
especially as some of these these short run indies are wrapping up. I think I'm getting tighter of I'll pick up a number one, and then I'm just going to set my bar a little bit higher for what I'll consistently pick up because these
so much.
It like you were talking about when the PayPal was extra flush earlier, and that's what I can relate to on weeks where I have really good sales in an auction. But on weeks where it's slow, it's like, fuck, this is my hobby income is now eating into my income, and I have children that are human garbage disposals, as you know. Nick can relate to the most since he's got bigger garbage disposals than the rest of us.
Unreal.
So I have a question for everyone. We have 4 people. What's everyone's top book right now?
Oh,
I'm mean. What's the book? Let's say it's apocalyptic. You can keep pulling one book.
You know, honestly, my quick answer, I might change my mind, but my quick answer right now, the one that makes me like tap my toes while I'm reading it, you know, like you get that little like once in future. I get that page turn and it's just like while I'm reading, like I get hyped up.
I love that you just said that because
take it out of the burden bag and it's like, oh, here we go.
We kind of dragged you kicking and streaming towards once in future.
I wanted to trade weight that so bad, and couldn't do it. And I'm so glad that I didn't, and I can be on it because it is when I get that one, that's always the one that when I'm flipping through on Wednesday, it's like that one just gets slid up front right away.
Just gotta get to it.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm sure if I think really hard, maybe I can come up with something else. But that's my fast answer.
This is still my favorite thing that Chaos. If you're a part of our Discord, you'll know that Chaos has been trying to figure out why I have so much time on my hands, and it makes me very happy. And the answer will never come to him. It's going to be a mystery.
Yeah, we know Sam King's going to say Hawkman, rest in peace.
Right. Also, I agree with this, but I wish that if they were going to pull the Snickers stuff, I want to flip to the back and see an ad for X-ray glasses.
Yeah,
they need to add some like old school like
ones.
Yeah, sea monkeys and shit like that. I
don't mind a Snickers.
I love
ad.
it.
I mind a Snickers ad that like makes me confused because it's like hidden as the comic, and
that's interesting.
Really?
Don't make me say it.
I don't not like.
You have to say it.
I don't know what my answer is, and I think it's.
I mean, Philadelphia would be up there too.
Yeah,
I thought that would be on your list.
Like,
it'd be a short list, but I think I'd go one and few. Oh.
I've liked some of these short run indies that I would put them up in the same vein as like a Once and Future of Philadelphia, Something is Killing the Children. Like, I really liked Vlad Dracul. You know, anything that has Kieran Gillen or Cullen Bunn's name on it are two things that I'll automatically gravitate towards. And when Cullen Bunn announced that he's on that horror anthology coming out from Mag Cave, I about shit my pants. And that he's got another book coming out through them, like, I can just read anything that he does, since he's all over the place from any kind of, like, it's all horror, but then it's in any kind of genre. And I really like shit like Unholy Grail or Knights Temporal, which are horror elements, but they play more with history. You know, Brothers Dracul, his take on the Dracula origin story. Like, those are two things that I would gravitate to. But I find, Birch is getting mad that the brothers are probably fighting again.
Let us figure out your debate. Whatever you're arguing about, let us know and we'll decide it for you. Andrew, do you got a book that's your top?
Yeah, mine quickly would just be Batman, because I'm still venturing into the and I'm still new into comics, and Batman's probably my like biggest thing right now.
That's a solid choice. I mean, you're gonna have it for ever. Your pull list won't go away if you have Batman.
No, definitely not. And then my wife said Rick and Morty.
I haven't read any of the Rick and Morty comics, but I know I would love them.
That's awesome.
I just picked up a couple yesterday because my LCS is having his like fall mini con now that it's safer for people to maybe die less in Kansas from COVID.
That'd be nice.
Life is good.
Oh.
Fucking Taco Bell just fucking shows up.
Nice.
It's awesome. Holy shit. With 3 creamy jalapeno sauces. She went ham.
Hey, wow. You are independently wealthy.
Obviously. We can afford dollars of Taco Bell.
3 creamy jalapeno sauce? What is that, like $45?
At least.
Good Lord, man. That's more than my weekly poll allowance.
I have a weekly creamy jalapeno sauce allowance.
Jalapeno sauce, yeah. I just bathed in it.
Oh shit! Some just got on my keyboard.
My wife. On the side because it's cheaper than adding it.
Yeah, no, it's.
He did that.
Oh, I know.
The one by my work will give you like a third.
Oh, the Plainfield one is bullshit.
It is bullshit. They will. It's like you give them like $5, and they're like, here.
We literally have 2 Taco Bells are the closest 2 restaurants to us. They're just in opposite directions.
The 2 closest restaurants to you are Taco Bell.
Yeah, and they're just both in the opposite directions.
That's great.
You want to go to the left one or the right one? I don't know.
Which one's better?
We usually go to the one on the hill because it's better.
See?
Yes. The better Taco Bell.
There's always the one that's better that's within like 2 miles of another one.
Amazing.
Yeah, that phone call I got was my wife calling me to come help grab food.
Yeah, is it Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Yeah! What the fuck? Hell yeah! Fuck. 2 out of 4 people on Burrito.
This is disappointing.
Taco Bell.
It's disappointing now. Like I could just go get food, I guess, but
it's not the same.
What if
I'm
I
just terrified if I move all 3 of my
right now, I'm gonna go get in my car and I'm gonna drive to Taco Bell. I'm just gone for like 40 minutes and I come back with a chalupa.
But you don't remember it?
Yeah, totally worth it.
Yeah, Poser's dealing with a landmine situation. He can move 2 feet to any direction, and that's the most he can do.
Yes, Sam, I'm wearing a Feed Nate t-shirt.
Feed Nate. That's a thing, probably.
Yeah, I have no clue what that is.
It's some. So Bruce and Stephanie's channel.
Yes.
They
Cole's not here. He'd love this.
stopped giving their oldest child Nate snacks, so there was an insurgence of buying Nate snacks. So I went and made a $10 T-shirt at the local shop here in town. That was a Feed Nate shirt.
That reminds me of the episode of Viva La Bam when they didn't feed Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't feed Phil.
Also, Chaos. Andrew is in the California region.
Which, according to Cole, is in the Midwest.
Yeah, that's in the Midwest. Are you in middle California?
Funny thing is, my wife grew up in Michigan.
Oh, hey. Where's she from?
She's from Port Huron.
Oh, so she was almost Canadian.
Pretty much. But she was born here in California, and she grew up in Michigan.
Port Huron is like an exit away from Canada. When I went on the highway to go to Port Huron, it will give you warnings like, if you don't get off here, you will be in Canada.
No, really, stop.
Like,
no, really,
you want to stay in the state?
Don't do it.
Like, you better be ready for Canada.
Hey.
Sounds wonderful.
Oh, yeah, eh?
If Canada would let me go there right now, I would go there.
I would go there in a heartbeat.
Hey, Stoney, if I send you that sweet villainous variant that I picked up today, will you scribble your Okie Sig on there and send it back to me?
Also, I'll just leave this up for you, Stoney. Villainous #1 is out on October 14th. Also, hey, actually, Stoney, can you make a comment with your pre-order code on it, and I'll put that one up.
I think it's at the point, though, where you need the pre-order code for, like, #3 now.
Yeah, that's fine. You should buy that. If you can't get 1 or 2, get 3.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Buy it.
Just fucking buy it. It's good. And figure out, just know there's a girl named Tilly, and she's doing stuff. So you're fine. You can get on #3.
I only bought 2 variants from that today, and I almost only bought 1 because that Liana Kangas Stargazer cover was really, really sexy, and I was like, no, I need as many copies of Villainous #1 as I can have. Why? Because I'm fucking irrational and need all the variants for Mad Cave #1s.
Thank you, Sam King. You're not ready for us because that's why the borders are very closed. But I appreciate the sentiment.
Just us though, right?
Yeah, just us. Just us. Sam's gonna get us in.
We don't want the rest of them coming.
No, we don't want them. That's why we want to go to Canada. What part of California, Andrew?
I'm in the Bay Area.
Yeah, so he's in the Midwest of California.
Yeah, you're in the middle. Yeah, so it's fine. You are Midwest.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're in the West, and then you're in the middle. We're all Midwest. Michigan and Canada Michigan and Canada, they are basically the same thing, but so is Michigan and California.
I was going to say that everybody I've met from Michigan is almost like identical to people I've met in California.
Yeah.
The lifestyles, everything for the most part.
Avocados. Okay.
Except for out here, people don't like hunting as much.
I mean, we're okay with leaving those people behind.
Yeah. I like venison a lot, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with other people getting my venison. I don't care about getting it myself.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I will say, San Francisco.
And I'd be like, okay.
San Francisco, LA, and Seattle are my 3 favorite places I've ever visited.
We have people that think Bambi doesn't need to be eaten.
What? I don't want to eat Bambi. I want to eat her mom.
Exactly.
It's very different. Man, this Taco Bell though.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you.
This is the best.
Oh, Todd, while you were gone, I was talking about the show Utopia.
Oh, yeah. The Dwight Schrute joint.
Yeah. He's not in it as much as you think he would from the promo.
No, they just wanted to show his face.
Which is fine, and I get it, and I'm glad they did because it made me watch.
I'm kind of pissed you've waited this long to tell me about it.
I watched 3, maybe 4 episodes today, so I'm
only 2 in.
Okay, yes, I'm further than you then. Oh, it's so good though.
It is really
I'll
good.
work tomorrow. You said Utopia I need to watch. I can probably binge that.
Yeah, Utopia.
Amazon.
Oh man, one of Poser's kids is coming in. He's hiding.
You want to tell everybody who's watching the burrito good night?
Oh, night, buddy.
Bye.
Hey.
Bye.
I'll see you all later.
Bye. Have fun dadding. He couldn't hide from them forever.
No, they hunted him down.
Honestly, he made it a lot further than I thought he would.
There we go.
Which is what she said.
What have you done, Nick? You've done something glorious. Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. That's fucking Tony Williams. Oh, goddamn villainous. Number 1, October 14th.
When was that?
When did that happen?
It's October 14th. Wednesday. Villainous number 1 out October 14th. We'll sell you the whole comic, but you'll only need the first page.
Now hold on. Check this out.
What?
If you see it in there,
Everybody lean
Don't worry.
in. Everybody lean in and squint.
Oh, yeah, no, you're getting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's cool.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
They share a line with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's even better.
yeah, look at you getting...
That's living the dream, fellas.
You're getting the villainous TMNT crossover issue? Fuck.
let's do it.
Damn.
I'm in.
I'm a sucker for crossovers.
It's
So
on
Me too.
the list.
Now I understand Tilly's character design.
Oh.
Seamless. Just fits right in.
Issue 3 is when you find out slime, radioactive slime is what made her into Tilly.
That's right.
Nice.
Hey, we're not supposed to talk about that yet, Tom.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
For that comic I don't have yet.
We're not supposed to reveal that information.
Hey, I accidentally revealed our drive-thru burritos.
That was crazy. Oh, that was crazy.
His
I was
face.
like, no, you don't get it. Like, Todd's not big into social media stuff, so it's not like you like hounded that down or saw that. Like,
Not even close.
no. That was
Did you
Was
see
anybody
that, Stoney?
watching the showcase when Chris Sanchez screwed up?
Oh, what did he do?
So he's doing this big panel with Erica Schultz and Steens and I'm blanking on the other gentleman's name, but he had the 3 big editors that are working on some books that I believe it's for the Maverick imprint. And they were talking about their creative teams, but they weren't allowed to say the title of the books. It was a big deal, and they were like, they were talking about what a volt Chris is, and like he will not release any information. And then he goes to show some of the panels they've been working on for the comics, and immediately shows all the titles for all of them. Check out Twitter because there's a picture of all of the editors' faces the moment they realize you did it, and they're all like,
oh no!
That's amazing.
beautiful.
Oh fuck! I only could watch was that in the second half because we started Halloween decorating as a family and stuff. So I have to replay the second half. I'm very excited. During our drive-through for Shit Show, I was asking him about his follow-up, and I'm like, I want to know about your follow-up for. And I came up with Clusterfuck would be the follow-up to Shit Show.
Okay.
That makes sense. I thought that was really good. I thought I was being very clever. And then he went like this.
He's like, how do you know about that?
And he froze and he was like, I've put a couple things on social media about, and it ends up being a thing that he's trying to get going about cluster flock. And it's a John Wick meets birds book.
It's John Wick, but if everyone was a bird.
Yes.
That's how he described it.
And I made him freeze in his tracks, and I almost felt bad, but I was very proud of myself.
I kept waiting for you to sign off. Hold on.
Yes. It's kind of like how Stoney's next book is going to be heroicness.
So, actually, that makes me.
I do it again
because, what was it? Fuster Clock is the name of the newest DLC for Borderlands 3, and I thought that's what you were talking about.
Really?
Oh, really?
I commented about it on Twitter, so I thought that's
what
what you were talking about. I was like, "Oh my god, have you played it?"
No. I didn't know there was new DLC. I will be playing it very soon.
Centered around Creed. You actually go inside his brain.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah.
Borderlands is so fucking good.
It is.
What do you play on?
I've got it on PC and PS4.
Yes.
I have it for PC. We should play sometime.
We absolutely should.
Hell yeah. Borderlands is easily one of my top 10 franchises. Mostly because of the D&D DLC from
yeah, Tiny Tina's. They turned that into an actual game. They're releasing the
I'm very excited. It's worthy of it. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
So what do you got going on there, Stoney?
Any
news?
No, nothing. Nothing happening anytime soon in my neck of the woods.
No. Nothing in about 10 days happening for you.
Oh right, I forgot.
Oh. What? Holy shit. You should tell more people about that.
I should.
What is that?
Wait a second. Oh, please tell me I didn't. Yes. Thank God. I was worried I took it off of these StreamYards.
Yeah, what is this? Is this breaking news? Is this something no one's ever talked about?
Never heard of it before.
Yeah.
We caught him at the right time.
It's a burrito exclusive, is what it is.
Exclusive burrito.
It's a gold encrusted burrito with really bullshit filling.
A VIP burrito.
VI burrito?
VI.
VIB.
It's a VIB, a very important burrito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hey, Andrew, while you're here, do you have any questions for Stoney Williams? I don't know if you know this. Villainous #1 comes out October 4th. And if you use the pre-order code for OCT 201473, you can get going with #3. But make sure to ask them to pull 1 and 2 for you, so you can get those going because you're really going to want those.
Yeah, you don't want to be lost or anything.
No, even though you'll still love 3, even if you didn't get 1 and 2.
For sure.
And it's definitely worth grabbing.
They're definitely on the list. I don't have any questions though. I mean, you guys did an awesome interview. Last week or 2 weeks ago?
It's all a blur at this point. It's something. I think it was 2 weeks ago.
It was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that till tomorrow.
I must have psychic powers or something.
It's impressive.
No,
But you're excited about Villainous too? Cool.
The Taco Bell is just killing me, man.
It's so good.
Oh my god, it's just killing me. I'm so hungry. And we had tacos for dinner, so it's like it's even worse because there's no more up there.
I had bullshit penne pasta casserole that my wife made that was delicious, but I wasn't drunk. Really wanting Taco Bell. There's nothing as good as this meal.
The best thing for Taco Bell.
It really is.
Taco Bell's definitely a thing of its own caliber.
Oh yeah. Their tagline should be, "You're drunk. What the fuck else are you gonna get?"
Yeah. No one else is open.
Yeah, we're open. Fucking come on.
Well, no, I got Jack in the Box out here.
They're like everyone else.
Oh, fuck you, man.
They're like everyone else is gonna call the cops when you hit that sign in the parking lot, but we won't.
I've never had Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box has a menu specifically designed for stoners on there.
Yeah.
It's
And Stonies.
Oh.
It's just for you.
The Stony menu.
it's literally called the Late Night Munchies menu.
So they're not even like trying to hide it.
It's just there.
No, it is out on the board, like right there.
They're like, if you're high, just yell a number and we'll give you some food.
42. 42.
Like, we got it. We know what's going on. Come on up. Here's a bunch of sodium. Here you go.
Menu 24 hours a day. So you want a breakfast burrito at 8 o'clock at night? You can get a breakfast burrito.
Yeah, here you go.
Yes. Do you have In-N-Out in your area?
I do.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, fuck
you.
Get him out of here. Hold on.
I don't like going in and out, and the reason why is because
It takes 2 hours to get through the line.
That is the exact reason. Every single in and out is like that too.
It's only worth it to those of us that don't get
Because
it.
I'm traveling from Michigan, I will wait 2 hours, and my God,
it's worth
I'm out here with like multiple people with fucking notepads out here taking orders 3 blocks down the street.
Yup.
Yeah,
I thankfully was aware of like the animal style stuff to be told before I came out, and I was very pleased because In-N-Out has a secret menu that you have to know verbally. It won't be on the menu, and I thankfully was. I don't know. I think it was like Good Mythical Morning or something that clued me in on that, or some bullshit, something like that, and I went in very prepared to have like the best In-N-Out experience that I could have. And now I wish I never did. It's one of those like, it's better to have loved and lost than fuck that. Ignorance is goddamn bliss. I didn't need to know how good that shit can be. That doesn't do anything for me right now. Nothing.
Did you hear about the news article? I want to say it was like this time last year where they found like a fresh In-N-Out burger in New York or something, and they were wondering how the hell it got there.
Oh, that's interesting.
It ended
Ask
up
about his mother-in-law. Yes.
Who clicked on that? Todd.
I'm literally eating Taco Bell with both hands.
Todd. I'm down here like, hey.
I know that Stoney loves his mother-in-law. He loves her so much to...
As we all do.
Yes, we all love our mother-in-laws, and I know that Stoney loves his mother-in-law so much.
No, I love his mother-in-law.
I think we all love his mother-in-law. But we all don't have amazingly framed letters that have come from carrying positions where he's trying to figure out things for her and working really hard with government agencies and the like to back her up. And that's just really profound and amazing.
You got to do the legwork and.
I did the legwork with your mother-in-law.
Oh no!
It's too easy. It's just right there. You couldn't help it.
Stoney just signs off.
Yeah.
My wife just walked in the room.
Fuck! No! I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I was telling everybody the FEMA story.
Fuck! What terrible timing. Stoney's going to be not allowed to be on the stream anymore.
That's perfect. Like 5 years from now, I'll be like, "Hey Todd, remember when we almost made it as a YouTube show?" And then you made that comment.
And then you pissed off Stoney Williams' wife.
You remember that?
And she canceled us.
Oh.
Damn it. So close. Canada, eh? Almost made it.
Oh.
Damn.
That's so good.
It's not my fault your mother-in-law has such good legs. That is not my fault. I can't blame myself.
Oh, man.
And I can't wait for her to see this because I know your family likes to hop on the streams and support.
Yeah, any minute now, that's going to be the comment. Oh.
Right. Anyways.
Wow.
So,
Shit
Taco
show.
Bell's really good.
What a shit show.
We really picked up that theme and ran with it.
Yeah, we really dedicated this week, didn't we?
We did. So what's your top book story?
What's your favorite Taco Bell?
Oh,
What?
Taco Bell. I like their beef potato burrito.
They're gone.
What?
The potatoes are
Since
gone.
when?
Like 2 weeks ago.
yeah, man. I'm so sorry. I just had to deal with this too.
Band-Aid off. I have to rip that Band-Aid off. That's
No, I know, but I'm so sorry that I'm here. I'm glad I'm here to support you because my whole Taco Bell order has been fucked completely because potatoes are gone.
That's the only thing I order.
Me too, man. I feel you. I'm so sorry.
They cut a third of their menu, and it was like all the stuff I get.
That's why I have a goddamn quesadilla here instead of a loaded potato griller.
It's the worst.
So good.
Those potato grillers were amazing. The sour cream with the nacho cheese.
Oh,
and
they're fantastic.
Fuck me. And oh my God. And they also got rid of the fucking Frito burrito too.
Did you guys have the what was it? The double stacked nacho taco or whatever?
Yeah.
They had that for a good while. I was loving those, and those are gone.
Everything I love.
The dollar
This is
taco.
why
We
I
have
have
those.
a
We have those.
stupid
Yeah, the dollar taco
fucking quesadilla and a goddamn cheesy gordita crunch, which are still really fucking good, and I'm glad I fucking have them, but it's not my fucking order.
The only thing the news prepared me for was losing the pizza. Like, I never ordered the pizza. I didn't give a shit about the pizza. But everybody's like, oh my God, they got rid of the shit. But nobody told me about the fucking burrito, the potatoes.
I'm sorry. It is kind of perfect you're on Comic Burrito finding out about this. In terms of motifs, I'm kind of glad it happened here. But that's real sad. I'm really sorry because, man.
How do you have a breakfast menu with no potatoes? Makes no sense.
Lay out those White Claws. I'm drinking PBR, thank you very much. And
I think I'm
Cole's not here to be overly drunk, so someone has to.
I am like messaging him like right now though. I am
Aw.
talking. He's here in spirit. He's here in spirit. And
Nick, what are you drinking?
I finished off some Portillo white wine, and I've been having some Kraken rum tonight. Okay, because it's so good. I had some rosé sparkling water earlier, and it not a fan. But
Yeah.
My wife works at a liquor store, so we get weird samples all the time.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Yeah. So a lot of times I'm drinking weird things.
But when I do drink, I drink Long Island's. So
Nice.
and here's
That
the
takes
thing.
a lot of effort, though.
You see, there's a refrigerator behind me. There's alcohol in there.
It's just alcohol.
Yeah.
It's an alcohol fridge.
No, it's more like a ice cream and then whatever drink.
Ice cream drink fridge.
Yeah.
Are there milkshakes?
No milkshake.
Combines the two.
Yeah.
It also
You should do more crossovers. Much like Dylan is crossing over the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's a big deal. I mean, I wasn't really ready to talk about that yet, but I'm glad you brought it up.
Andrew Flashray with the breaking news.
yes. Future crossover ideas, just letting you know.
Shredder, yeah, spoiler alert, Shredder is the big bad in Villainous. It's crazy you got that licensing. That's nuts.
I'm tight with Ebony.
Rob Steady, though.
Yeah. I have to unmute. Someone type in the chat how late you're going to go. I don't know. We usually go until it goes off the rails, but that was like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, once it turns into a shit show, we usually turn it off. Once it's like this is a shit show, we're just like done.
But
so usually it's like 10:05.
Shit show this whole time.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, it's going really well tonight. I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
it's all downhill, Justin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, yeah.
Could be like 5 minutes from now, or maybe like 2 hours.
It really is a crap show.
Justin did let her Villainous, yeah.
Justin, come and rep this goddamn comic. You couldn't come last time with Stoney.
Justin, come on and talk about what it's like to write the letters. We've never had a letterer on.
No.
Justin actually gave me a few pointers and helped me with one of my first lettering endeavors. And so if I suck, I'm going to blame him.
Has anyone ever done I know you can do inkings, like where someone like just does the inking. Has anyone done is there lettering is that a thing? Can we get some live lettering?
I mean, I don't know of anybody that does traditional lettering anymore, but I'm sure it's a thing.
Live lettering.
Live lettering. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, inking, coloring, all that stuff.
Even if it's like a shared
Stoney, can we get some live writing also done?
Yeah.
We're just watching him with a Word document, going.
He's like, I don't know, maybe.
He walks away for an hour and a half, humming and hawing.
Comes back and is like,
change the font.
Yeah. It's like trolls with wands ?
Yeah, and 6 hours in, there's 3 sentences on it. He comes back and erases it all and goes, nope. And then just ends with a blank page.
Yeah.
Or even worse, they start doing research and those rabbit holes.
Sentient waterfalls?
I feel really bad for the FBI agent that has to go through my search.
Who is this guy? This guy's a sick freak. What the hell? Why do you need to know so much about reptilian anatomy?
It's like this is a whole book about what if pineapples were really sour?
But what if they were, man? That'd be so good.
Oh, that wouldn't be good.
No.
Oh, I would love a sour pineapple.
Then you couldn't have pineapple on pizza.
I already don't, so my life has not changed. So normal.
I had a conversation on Twitter the other day about female predators. Somebody did a picture of one, and it was just a predator with breasts.
Oh,
I was like
that kind of predator.
An okay idea until you realize that it implies breastfeeding. Thank you, Todd. Thank you. That was a very painful notion to come across. And so then we were discussing whether or not they were reptilian evolved and
Yeah,
cows don't
there
really
can't be
milk.
milk involved with that.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Those are not mammals. Those aren't mammals. Those are
No mammary glands in this building.
the females should look like the males. Like maybe the males are a little more colorful or something. Like
To attract the attention of the female.
yeah, just a little bit though.
Sure, yeah.
Justin has been on this show, suckers. LOL. Yeah, no, he has a couple of times. One of them was very brief. One of them was like, bye. But he was here a couple of times. Oh, which we also have Anthony Cleveland coming on soon.
Oh, you're gonna enjoy that. He's cool.
Of Stargazer. Yeah.
Oh, God, we were worried.
Yeah. I was like, this guy really seems like a dick.
We were
But-
pretty nervous, so
Yeah.
that's good to hear.
Phew.
We just heard a lot of horror stories, is all. You know, how word gets around the water
Sure.
cooler.
Which is because I also got a couple books right from him,
Yeah.
which is very cool. So speaking of these Mad Cave people and such,
Ooh, look at that. I want to read Stargazer.
yeah, it'll be amazing.
Uh,
And also looking at both of these, you'll notice a fucking Justin Birch is the
I
fucking
was just going
literary.
to say that Justin did both of those.
Yep,
Yeah. And
some
Jeff
guy
did-
who won't come on.
I've never heard of him.
Jeff
Is
did
he-
Show's End,
He's new?
and Jeff did Show's End, and he also did Villainous, which comes out October 14th. I just
Ooh,
slipped that
is
in
it?
there.
Is that number one?
Yeah, well, number one, yeah.
Number one.
Ooh, Villain's number one. You know what? I'm going to check that one out.
Grab that. It sounds like a good book.
It does sound like a good book. If I had a handwritten pull list, I would put that right with TMNT.
Absolutely.
Same level.
right there.
Yeah.
Right next to each other.
Yeah, love the Discord chat. It's really the best part about all of this is our Discord chat. If you're not a part of our Discord, who are you still watching? And you should be on there because it's the best.
It is.
Real low pressure too. Just
It really is low pressure. Didn't you say you were gonna? Oh yeah, because you never actually. Please, you go back to Bald Bearded Bard at some point, but please do. You need to do your full shtick on the Discord too, because I really want to see every time that I'm trying to tag you that it's Stoney Williams, Villainous number 1, out October 14th for the whole thing.
that's the username.
Yes, that's the tag.
I love
You guys didn't get to watch the showcase chat, so you don't know. I did that.
No, I saw
Okay.
a little bit of that before I had to start decorating.
Yeah, I
and
saw you
it made
talking
me
about
very
that.
happy.
I saw you
I
talking
kind of felt
about
like it was a dick move a little bit.
No.
I mean, at
No.
first I didn't. But
If you do it during the Scout showcase, then you might be a little bit of a dick. But during the Mad Cave showcase, what the fuck? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Even the Scout showcase, I wouldn't blame you.
Oh, I would think it was hilarious. That'd be so funny.
Like maybe I'll do it.
Yes.
you do it because I could still work for Scouts. someday.
You just
Oh, yes. That's a good point.
my crazy fans.
This Stoney guy really has a lot of loyal followers.
Yeah.
We should check his stuff out.
At least just the one. That's
We're pulling a Spartacus. We're all Stoney Williams.
No, I'm Stoney Williams.
I'm Stoney Williams. No, Villainous is out October 14.
We need to make a new channel in the Discord, like Villainous Fan Club or something.
Yeah, Villainous out October 14.
That's awesome.
All right.
Oh.
Where's this Discord at? This is
okay,
how.
gentlemen. I'm gonna have to. I'm
This
gonna
is
have to
how
go
the Metal Shark Brigade was born was about 12:30 at night, and comic book poster was like, we should have a fan club channel for just Metal Shark, bro. And I'm like, okay.
Okay. Yes.
It was a joy to get to see your lovely faces.
Oh, as yours as well.
Andrew.
Oh, absolutely. And it was nice to meet you, Stoney.
Yeah, you too, Andrew. And I will see you gentlemen later.
Yes. Actually, I'm just gonna wrap this burrito because we're at that point. So, thanks for getting wrapped up with us. I'm Todd.
And I'm Nick.
I'm Stoney.
And I'm Flash Ray.
Yeah. Thanks for watching Comic Burrito, a live stream. Have yourselves a good night.
Bye.
Bye.